Here's
what
the
are
thing.
you guys gonna do?
We need to lift the gold far away from the chest.
Indeed.
Now, do you have a fishing rod?
A fishing rod?
No, that's a fucking fishing rod.
All right. Then I'm gonna take out my. Do you have something long and pointy?
I'll give him a javelin.
All right, it's like 8 feet long,
Okay, I'm gonna take.
They're 8 feet long?
or like 6. I mean,
I thought
you
they're like 5 feet or
I
something.
thought they were 10 feet.
They're 10 feet?
You don't have a range of 10 feet with the javelin.
No, the
Oh.
length of the javelin is...
Tongue.
Oh, yeah.
We'll take a step back.
How far is your reach?
Yeah,
with your
what-
tongue? It's 10 feet, right?
Where did Mikey put it?
Oh, did Mike make that for you?
He goes by Mike now?
He wants to go by Mike.
The only person that started calling him Mikey was a guy named Luke that they used to play with that doesn't really play with them anymore, and then Fern caught on and only calls him Mikey, but he goes by Mike everywhere else and prefers Mike and doesn't like Mikey.
Yeah. That's it.
Why didn't he told us that?
I know.
He told us once, and then Fern goes, "Nah, you're Mikey." And then Mikey told, I kind of knew, but I kept forgetting because I play with Fern and Mike so much that I just call him Mikey because Fern calls him Mikey. And then he told me and Julia the other day, I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I forgot, sorry, man." He's
I'll
like,
call
"It's
him
okay.
Mike.
I mean, you guys call me it, so it's whatever. But I do prefer Mike."
Yeah, I'm happy to call him Mike.
Use the javelin on your.
Oh,
slippery tongue.
your unarmed attacks. I'm pretty sure your unarmed attacks
It's a javelin.
have a reach of 10 feet, and you can use
My
them
pliers.
to grab items or manipulate objects.
Mage hand.
You have mage hand?
No, I don't have.
Okay.
I was like, I don't think anybody has it, but that would work.
Lightning bolt.
It says just tongue lash,
Yeah, tongue lash.
but it doesn't have a.
It should be part of your unarmed strike that gives you a 10-foot reach. You can grab and manipulate items.
Okay, well let's just call it 10 feet.
I know it's not 15.
It's plus 6 to hit,
Okay.
Nice.
and
But-
it looks. He didn't even put D4. It just says 4 bludgeoning.
Yeah, I think it just hits for 4. I don't think it's a roll.
Oh, cool. Dude, imagine getting fucking hit at 10 feet with a fucking tongue from a 300-pound,
It's like
8-foot tall
it's like a
giant
little
frog.
punch.
It's like a boxing glove.
Yeah, I should put a boxing glove on.
That'd be sick. Okay.
So what are you guys gonna do?
Just shape the tip of the tongue like the Chinese people in the shoes.
Oh,
Or we shape their
oh,
feet and I
dude.
put like a mold on it for 10 years.
I'm going to, as you ready to send your tongue to manipulate this object,
Yeah.
I'm going to say, "Wait!"
Whoa.
And I put my hand on your cheek and I say, "Go forward with my guidance, my friend."
Wow.
And you can add an
Shape my
extra
tongue.
D4.
Just make sure we're far away.
So we're gonna
You
do-
said 10 feet away. You can do it from 10 feet away.
Yeah.
So that's here. And then let's also move 10 feet away.
I want to be right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand next to
Don't
you.
you want to be behind me?
Yeah, I want to be behind.
Oh, behind?
Yeah.
You're gonna be.
That's where I get best access to his cheek.
Okay, I'll be back there.
So let's call this.
That's where I breathe through.
Let's just call this
Your
like a
ass?
sleight of hand.
Yeah,
I'd
don't
say.
fucking breathe through their ass. Oh, no,
You
their
do.
skin.
You do have a. Like, it's a stationary target. I'm just gonna say that you're able to hit it. It's your tongue. It's like a part of your body. That's like, can I grab this speaker? That's like the equivalent of how difficult that is. So I would say this is just a performance check to see how well you grab it.
Okay.
So you can just roll plus your D4 plus.
Plus D4. Plus do you have a bonus to hit?
Well,
Yeah,
it's
plus
performance.
6, so 11. Plus 12. Plus what?
Performance.
Minus 1.
So you snatch the gold. Halfway back to you, it slips out of your hand and flies. But luckily, because the direction that your tongue was being pulled, it comes back to you, but just in the air, and you're able to catch it.
Okay.
However, the gold being lifted, you hear a, and then huge stone doors fall down over the already existing doors that are like double thick now. Can you draw that as double thick?
That should be fine.
Over the doors.
Oh.
Now we
And,
just open them again.
So, following that, you hear another two, like lighter.
both the doors?
Both the doors.
Fuck.
You hear a lighter sounding scraping as 2 holes open in the ceiling above you, and sand starts pouring in. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a little bit of a skill challenge / just a cooperative skill check to see how you're gonna get out of here. I'll tell you that the sand is falling at about 3 feet per round. but let's roll initiative to see who takes their turns first. So you guys are gonna have like 3 or 4 turns before you start kind of suffocating the sand.
Colby, I don't do good with sand.
I know.
It's gonna take all my moisture away.
So, and since it's happening super quick, you guys are gonna only have like 20-ish feet of movement plus a reaction or bonus action or action, whatever you want to do.
Where can we even go?
I'm gonna
Get
take
out.
my log and
Or try to stop the sand, whatever you want to do, man.
I'm gonna try to start bashing a fucking...
roll initiative so we see who reacts the fastest. Or a deck save if you all want to do deck save it first instead.
I got a 13.
I also got a 13.
I got an 11.
Madurin, can't you like shape Earth
Do
over
you
the
guys, you guys
holes
can
or
either
something?
choose who goes first or it's by default you. Because you've got
You
a
guys
higher
rolled
dex.
like shit.
We rolled the same.
You guys can either choose who goes first between the two of you, if you agree, or
No,
you
we'll just do by dex.
I have 0 decks. So
I
Okay,
have
so
plus
you're gonna
4.
Scolby, then Durin, then Quilby.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the door with the fucking log.
I'm a fool. Quilby, I'm a fool.
Why?
Alright, roll
try
roll
to trap.
damage.
It's okay. We
I
gave
thought it
it
was
a
gonna
good
be a
shot.
whole-
Wait, it
Floating
does
on one of
an
this.
extra D. It's 2d6.
2d6.
So do I roll the d8 or no?
You roll your d8, you
And then
roll the
the
d6, and you roll 2 more d6.
Okay, so 7, 11, 14,
Wait, which one are you hitting?
18, 19.
With 19 damage, you swing pretty hard and it makes a huge crack in the larger stone that covered the initial stone door. So it's like fairly weakened and pretty ready to give, but not quite all the way gone.
I'm gonna keep grinding on this
Wait,
one,
which
boys.
which door did you hit?
Listen.
Okay.
So you moved over there to that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one is like 1.5.
Maybe I should have
times
did
the
this
normal
one
door.
because the pit.
I think not. I don't think so.
Durin, you're up.
Wait, can I? Oh. Could I have said, Scolby, move out of the way, let me get a crack at it.
Oh yeah, can I move?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Move me.
You guys had the same deck, so it's not a big deal.
I'll,
Sand
Okay.
still pouring in. It's now a foot, close to
question,
a foot up.
question,
Answer, daily double.
Ding, ding, ding.
would the Mason's tools or the Warhammer be more effective here? Can I do a check to see?
You roll a intelligence check.
Actually, wait,
I'll give you
actually-
3 check.
I have a thing regarding,
You have a stone.
you know this where's the stone cutting?
Yeah, tell me what
Yeah,
stone
so it's-
cutting is.
Whenever you make a intelligence check related to the origin of stonework. So
I can
guess-
tell you what the stone is made out of, if that helps you.
Could I just do an intelligence check to see which one would be better?
I'll give you that as a free action.
Okay, but can I add the proficiency bonus? It says the origin, but I just wanted to see what is going to be more effective on the stone.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you can roll an intelligence check, add your proficiency on this.
6.
It's kind of a toss-up. Either
I
or
think-
seems okay.
I'm
It
probably
seems
panicking.
somewhat like a dark granitic nature, so it's fairly crystalline, which doesn't lend itself to have very large fissures or cracks that would, like large flakes that come off it would like a slate or a sandstone would. It seems pretty tight. But you can still do an action. I gave that to you as a free action.
Cool.
So whatever you want to do, man. If you want to try chipping it, or if you want to try hitting it, or if you have a way to plug up the sand, or whatever you want to do. I'm probably being too generous with my words. I should just shut the fuck up and let you guys figure it out.
I'm just going to do a two-handed swing with my Warhammer.
Go for it.
Shit's over.
8.
Damage?
8 to hit.
It hits.
Oh, it hits?
It's a giant, like, huge stone tablet in front of you.
Ah!
Oh, Kevin, don't forget, you can double hand. You can 2-hand your.
Okay.
But I can double attack, right?
You already did. Oh. Yeah, but it's only. Oh, yeah, you would have been able to swing again. You can do it again if you want. I'll
Yeah.
retcon that.
Well, I rolled a 20 to hit.
It would have hit anyways.
Fuck.
What
I did
damage?
5 damage.
5? Okay, and how much
5
damage?
bludgeoning.
Okay, that'll go to the next door, because how much damage do you deal?
13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, with that you completely clear off that tablet that dropped in front of the door, and
We're
you
getting
dealt
through
like
this
a kind of a decent blow to the door behind it. With yours, you start to crack a little bit of that door.
Cool.
Will be.
Okay. Would it be impossible to cast reduce on the door?
Read me reduce.
Okay. Well, first off, it says you cause a creature or an object you can see within range to grow larger or smaller for the duration. Choose either a creature or an object that is neither worn nor carried. If the target is unwilling, it can make a con saving throw. On a success, the spell has no effect. And then that's not important. Reduce says the target's size is halved in all dimensions, and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal. This reduction decreases its size by 1 category. Until the spell ends, the target also has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons also shrink. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, these guys are sitting there, just like hacking away at
First
this
of all,
door.
we're kicking ass on the
and,
door.
and Quilby just walks up and goes, "Excuse me, gentlemen," as he puts his hand right on the door.
I'm just there's like sand up to my ankles, and I'm just like
Up to your like knees. You're like trudging through this thing.
Oh,
You
okay,
can
up
walk
to
up
my
and
knees
just
then.
touch it, and it shrinks to a tiny little door, just falls out of the way.
cool.
And a bit of sand starts spilling back into the statue room where you guys came from.
I could use
Well done.
Plus 30 gold, I guess. You were able to catch it.
Can you take the gold?
I'm taking the gold. Yeah.
And,
Oh, is it okay if I hand it to him?
You already did it. He's got the gold.
I'm reformed. Okay. I'm not gonna go back to my fairy ways.
And a bit of sand is now like pouring into the statue room.
I imagine we all sprint into here.
I trust you.
So you guys are able to get out. You cleared it. It's not a big deal.
Fuck.
But the room is still like filling with a little bit of sand.
This is all stone around us. Okay.
Everything's solid stone, cobblestone.
Make it big again.
So by concentration and up to 1 minute, this door is reduced in size.
Okay, I mean you can choose to drop the concentration.
I'm
if you
like,
want.
maybe you guys could pick it back up and place it, and then I can let it rip, plug the hole.
We have the gold.
Yeah, but the sand's still coming, dude.
We close the door.
It's on the ground.
It's a teeny little door now. If you reduce it,
It's
to
1/8
like
the size, the weight.
Yeah, 1/8 the weight and half the size.
Scooby, pick it back up and put it in the door
Oh,
frame.
he'll dry up. He's struggling. I'll go.
Okay, you do it.
Athletics.
Quilby.
It's 1/8 the size.
What's your strength?
Plus 3.
Oh,
can
it's so
pick it up.
terrible to
Okay.
see you like this.
I'll pick it back up and put it in the exact spot that I need
Okay. Are you gonna drop the spell?
with my eyeball dimensions. Go for it.
And then I end it.
If you guys both sync up perfectly, he lets go. It's just about to start teetering over, and then shoots back up into full size, locking itself back into place.
Yes, we did it.
Yes!
Yes.
Ah!
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. He didn't do as much damage and to
thanks.
blow off the first one, and you didn't have reduced. I was really worried this room would kill you guys.
So you have the gold now.
I have the gold. Yes.
Uh,
But
Well, take good care of it. Good.
Quilby,
you will take good care of it.
Quilby, now that you're back in this room, looking at that face, make another wisdom saving throw.
Of course I will, Durin.
Inside check.
Of course I would never dream.
First, make a perception check to see if you even notice.
I'm talking to him.
Okay, sure. Inside check.
I'm gonna start licking the walls to maybe try to gain moisture.
Roll a d20.
11.
for me.
That's a 16.
What's the check?
What is it?
A 9.
You don't really get much moisture. You rolled a 16 on your wisdom saving throw.
16.
All right, you start feeling like you want to pull that lever again, but you're able to remember Durin's words and you kind of shake it off.
No.
You don't quite notice what's going on.
You smell
But
the
you
breath.
see you're talking to him. He's so mad, and he goes,
No! I won't do it. No!
Wilby, relax. I'm right here.
I'm sorry.
Wilby, I know this is
"Oh,
trouble.
I can't look at it.
Come here. I'm gonna hold on to you. You can.
I'm gonna curse.
I'll pick you up and I'll hold you against my chest.
Okay, it's warm.
Come on, get out. Let's get you out of here. Don't
let's
look
go.
up. Don't look up. Just
I won't.
snuggle your cute little nose in my chest.
Oh, but Scooby, are you okay?
I'm like,
It's like licking the walls for moisture, but it's not that moist.
I'm gonna take me and Quilby out of the room.
I need a little water.
Where are you guys going?
I'm gonna take him out of the room
Okay.
and I'm gonna walk towards the other door.
They have betrayed me.
What are you gonna do?
Does
Are you
anybody-
following, or?
Does anybody have
subject
a,
of the elements.
Scobie, roll a wisdom saving throw for me. You're by yourself in this room.
17 minus 1, 16.
Okay, yeah, you think that there might be a chance of there being water in the hole at the base of this pedestal.
16.
Yeah, that's fine. But then you kind of you're like, why the fuck would there be water down there? This makes
Right.
sense. Yeah, and then you shake it off.
At this juncture, I think we should.
Okay. What do you want to do now? What are you guys gonna do?
Let me ask you all a quick question. Does anybody have a receptacle of some kind, preferably of that can contain at least 10 gallons of liquid?
10
You
gallons.
probably have a water skin. You
10
probably all
gallon
have water
water
skins.
skin?
It's like a basic. No, not a 10-gallon water skin. but like,
I do not.
wow, it's like a basic in the adventurers like pack. Or
We have
Sorcerer's
Dungeoneers.
pack. Dungeoneers pack.
We
We
certainly
definitely have
have
water
Dungeoneers.
skin.
I know I could have taken one, but I specifically.
Oh, I have a Dungeoneers pack, but
Wait, maybe I do actually.
I can't hold 10 gallons, but I could take a little bit.
You know the wet log also holds water, right? It's supposed to be constantly hydrating, but it's just choosing not to do it.
Oh, so he's fine.
It has an amulet with like a fucking cable that connects to the wet log that always hydrates the user. It's literally made for bullywogs, but he's just choosing not to.
I don't know how to activate it.
It's too overpowered, dude. He's taking the nerve.
Yeah,
I think
fine.
it's fun if I get dehydrated
Alright.
and rely on my friends.
Just cross it out then.
But I'll contain the water in the log, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, it can hold up like a decent amount of water.
You know what would be funny? Instead of the cable, with the wet log, like it soaks up all that water, and then I just imagine that giant 8-foot tall bullywug, like he just opens his gaping fucking mouth.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll walk up to him and I'll cast create water once more as a starlight faucet forms, and I
Using spell slots on you, Mary.
and water starts to pour into your wet log.
Okay.
Kind of sounds odd.
And you were
Right down.
you're rehydrated. That was
down the urethra.
my last first
A
level.
reverse piss.
That was your last what?
First level.
Oh my
spell
god.
slot.
I'm gonna,
It's fine.
Okay.
Durin's giving Quilby a side eye watching that go down.
How much water does it hold, you said?
10 gallons.
Decent water.
I give 10 gallons.
You get most of it in there.
A 5-foot cube.
Yeah. You get most of it in there.
That's like way more than 10 gallons.
Quilby, where'd you
Alright, so where are you guys gonna go
where did
next?
you summon that water from?
Let's
Let's continue.
Yeah, keep my eye out of here.
where do you wanna go?
The only way we can go.
Through this door.
Yep.
Am I still holding on to you? No, right?
I'll get down.
Make a perception check at the door. Like as you open it up, make
Can
a
I
perception check.
pull it?
Not yet.
Who's
Okay.
opening the door?
Yeah, who's opening it?
Not I.
I'll do it.
Okay, make a perception check.
2.
Seems totally fine.
I'll step in.
Alright, you step in.
Look,
I would.
look,
fuck.
look where you are.
You step right into a bear trap. Okay. On your phone. Make a dex save for me.
Oh, fuck, bitch. You're gonna regret
Yeah,
that.
that's good as
I got a 20.
You step down and
Dirty
feel
toy.
the mechanism like, and as you do that with that frog like jumping reflex, you pop it off.
I
as
hit
it
my head on the ceiling.
closes, and you're able to enter the room fine.
Whoa!
Oh!
Oh my god!
Yeah, you probably hit your head on the ceiling a little bit. But you're able to go through, and that bear trap closes.
Okay.
And in the room, you're able to, even with your normal dark vision, even with a shitty perception of 2, you're able to see there's another bear trap in front of the remaining door.
Okay, I'll step inside.
Me too.
Okay.
What do you do?
Guys, you almost complete.
Whoa.
There's only 2 more rooms in this puzzle. You thought we wouldn't finish tonight.
3.
There's not 3 more. Look at your map, dog.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. We got a ways to go.
We're like halfway?
Yeah, a little
A
over.
little over. Well, you would definitely be halfway had you done something you could have done, but it's fine.
I'm not
Hold the
concerned
lever.
about getting through it quicker. I'm just
Maybe.
And you're like,
yeah,
wait,
you see
you
another,
definitely won't
you see
finish
another
the
bear
time.
trap in front of
it's
you.
like 10 o'clock. We're like most of the way down.
Use the
We're
back.
bowering.
Use the back of your javelin and give it some weight. Push it down on the bear trap.
I think that's a good idea.
You gonna try to disarm the bear trap with it, or like set it off from a distance?
I thought I already went. Oh, the one in front.
There's another one. Yeah, there's another one in front of you.
Yeah. Can I take my my warhammer out
Okay.
and like drop it in front of me?
Yeah, it like onto the warhammer with both the bear traps triggering. you hear a grinding of stone above you,
Doesn't mean anything.
and out falls a big pile of bones that look animalistic in nature.
I believe this pile of bones is animalistic in nature.
Certainly not.
Roll a nature check for me.
Okay.
Quilby.
I do pretty alright at that.
You do pretty alright with that.
You're so
Oh, I
wise.
do very alright with that. I get a 24.
Looking at the bones for even a glimpse of a second, you notice that that was definitely a bear at one point.
I think this was a bear at one point.
Billy, you're so wise.
Are you guys gonna try to move on?
Can I investigate the skeleton?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 11.
It looks like the bones of a bear.
Okay.
And as you're like trying to like piece part together, all of a sudden like one part sticks.
Whoa there, brother. I didn't say I was touching it.
Oh, you're not touching it?
No.
You're looking at it, and as you're examining the bones, a couple of them shift together and stick, and then another until it reassembles into a skeletal bear.
I remember you saying you're gonna reassemble it.
Why are you reassembling the bones?
Hello
Are
there,
you
man.
some sort of fucking necromancer?
I didn't touch it.
I thought you're a man of the woods.
No, I am.
I don't see anything wrong.
If there's one thing that I hate more than the marsh
Initiative.
and the fucking ash, it's the fucking necromancy.
I would never do that.
All
You
right.
gotta believe him.
Back into the
Look at your hands, man.
They're cleansed.
I got a 12.
I got, dude, for the first time I'm actually gonna
Well,
roll so well on initiative. 9.
Oh,
Initiative doesn't matter. You
Okay.
get shit rolls out. You know?
It's true.
The first attack roll you do is gonna be a 1.
Okay, you're up first. You
Fucking
see this bear reassemble, and in the rage of your ancestors being like slighted, you go into a frenzy and go at it.
As a check, can I channel an ancestral vision of this bear's life?
Roll a history check, I guess.
Can it-
Add your proficiency. I mean, you're not gonna. Let's say it's a once a day thing.
Can it be a wisdom
Oh.
check?
Sure.
I just checked my phone.
Not 20.
Okay, yeah, your eyes, they go blank and flash in a
Ah.
pulse of electricity, and you see this bear wandering through the woods until one day it was trapped and placed into a cage with a precarious stone opening below it, until it withered away and died instead of starvation.
No.
So what once was a bear trap for the bear traps, it's now an undead bear trap for the bear traps.
You guys just see like blue wispy glow out of my eyes. Oh.
I don't know.
My, your ancestors, they wait for you.
You came.
Okay.
Can I see which forest? Is it me?
What the hell was that?
I've never seen anything, any fucking thing like that in my life.
Oh. Wait, can we have a dice for where the bear is?
Oh yeah. Here, have the wild one.
Where is it?
Right in the middle. Right next to this Colby. Yeah.
Go.
Where's Mama Bear? I'm gonna attack you with my warhammer,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use
Two-handed or one-handed?
two-handed.
Alright, go for it. Go attack.
I'm gonna use what the fuck?
I hope you crit. It'd be so fucking funny. This is a good combat music.
It is, yeah.
This is the Pocket Bard app. By the way, download Pocket Bard. It's a great app. Free music
Trying to
of
get that
different.
sponsorship.
Yeah, free music of different scenarios, different locations. Great for exploring. They got cool ambience.
Not bad.
They've got really good weather effects and like one-shot body parts, splashes, explosions.
You're telling me it has sound effects too?
It has sound effects too. Like check out this boom.
If I attacked it, ooh.
There it was.
Whoa.
If I attacked
Did
it
you
and
get
I
a couple
hit,
splashes?
Yeah, want a couple splashes?
That was the sound
Can I have-
Doran made when he,
your ancestors.
You skip a fucking
Ah.
day.
We're drowning!
Okay.
Hey, is the next session exploration?
What do you mean?
Because we're doing a session on Friday.
14 plus 6 is a 30, 20.
Yeah, it hits.
And then I want to use.
It's a giant skeleton bear. It hits.
I'm gonna use my.
It's huge.
I'm gonna use my maelstrom to add a maelstrom point to add a weapon strike,
Okay.
an elemental strike.
Okay.
Uh,
What type of damage is
it deals an extra d4 of my elemental attunement, which is Earth.
Okay.
So it's gonna deal an extra 1d4
Bludgeoning.
damage.
Yeah, go for it.
So it's a d10
Yeah.
plus a d4
Yeah.
plus 3. 11 points of damage.
Total.
Yeah.
You see it impact, and your hammer, as you're swinging across, shatters a lot of bones. This seems extremely effective against it. And you see like part of its bone, like its leg, kind of like breaks, and it's hobbling over.
You'll be with your spirit soon.
Scolby, it's your turn.
That was kind of cool.
That was.
That was pretty cool.
I'm swinging twice.
Crush the bones.
You have +7 to hit.
Yeah, 13.
Hits.
And then my second swing is 11.
Just barely does a hit. You swing
It
through
hits?
and you swing through the first one, and you're spinning around, and you get a little dizzy, and you don't quite hit it with the second
That's
one.
fine with me. 7. 11.
Break up the bludgeoning versus non-bludgeoning for me.
7 bludgeoning and then 4.
Okay, radiant.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as you hit it, that like impact feels really like powerful. Like it has a hard, like it has a really resonant strike. I'm just getting what you're pointing at. It's really funny.
What are you pointing at?
The frog. The frog is having a great time. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, that's a little better. That makes me feel less.
It looks like his meat.
It does, yeah.
Well, it looked like his meat before. When he was like leaning back, it looked like his cock. Oh boy.
He's stroking that
No,
shit.
I'm
We're
gonna-
edit this shit out.
I have to edit this shit.
This will go on the Patreon.
Alright, it's gonna go to the bear.
Curse you, Brian.
The bear's gonna turn to Durin. Because it's gonna try to claw
Quell
you.
your rage, beast.
It's gonna try to claw you.
I miss you doing accents.
21.
To hit me?
Yeah.
Do your worst.
Alright.
Ah! I'll take this blow.
13 slashing. As it claws across you.
I'll go from my Warhammer diagonal stance to I'll hold my like shit like this.
Ah!
It claws across your chest and rips your shirt off.
Ah!
And you rip it further, exposing more of it.
Scolby, it's all you.
Ah!
I think
You'll be
seeing,
reunited.
I think seeing the vile and twisted nature that has become this horrible bear, and then the damage that it has done to my good friend Durin has stirred something deep in Quilby. And you see an animalistic glare come across his eyes, and he says, "No, you must be put down
Reunited.
through vile means."
Oh.
And after that, I'm going to stow my mistletoe, and I'm going to put my face to the ground and my ass up as I
What?
reach inside my ass,
Wait.
and I, through excruciating pain,
No.
start to pull out a 3-foot club. Oh,
What?
Have a club?
oh,
Reunited with the spirits.
When did you get a club?
oh, fuck.
Look at the curve on the end of that thing.
What the fuck?
With my shield and
Oh my
club in
God.
hand, I, on shaky knees, stand back
You have
up.
a shield? When did you get a
I've always had a shield, yeah.
Oh, what?
And I,
Knees are quaking.
holding the club high in the air, I cast Shillelagh, which
When did you get a shillelagh?
I've always had Shillelagh. I've been waiting.
I've always had this cloak in my
I've been waiting for the right moment. But as I say that,
the hell?
a beautiful starlight pours from my ass and it swirls up my hand as it enchants my shit-covered club with star power and
How
energy.
long is this club?
Yeah, I'm at
Roll
the
a
power.
strength saving throw.
Okay.
For me.
Wait, how long are shillelaghs?
Very long.
Well, it must have been.
Shillelagh's a cat.
It must
No,
have
no,
been
it's-
pushing
it's
your
a-
head up.
He's only like 4 feet tall. That's 3 feet. That's his whole body.
He
Go
might
ahead,
have
strength-
lost a
strength
foot
check
when this
for
thing
me.
Okay.
came out of him.
You'd open your mouth and see the head of a club.
It's a 1. Not in
Dude.
that. Not in that one.
You've got splinters in your ass.
Okay.
This thing is gonna be really rough.
All right.
Alright, go.
That's fine. That's
Take
fine.
your attack.
The thing is I used I swapped weapons as a bonus action,
Yeah.
and I use the spell as a primary action. So
Okay. Doesn't Shillelagh take a melee attack, or that just enchants it?
it just enchants it. I'll have it for the next minute, and it basically means I can use my spell modifier for melee attacks instead of my strength.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna start hitting this
That takes
bear.
us back to Durin.
Uh,
The Durin.
my God. Quilby.
I'm fine. Wait, I just need a fucking second.
Quilby,
I forgot how long this shit was, man.
your dedication to the ancestral spirits is so. You're gonna make me cry.
This contamination of the natural order cannot stand. Fuck. Oh,
You must.
Jesus Christ.
Your spine probably feels compressed under gravity.
I didn't know I had that much room.
Alright, let's keep it going.
For you, Quilby.
For me.
Ah! We go for an overhead swing.
Both hands?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
so dumb. You should see the fucking
18.
audio on
Oh.
it. You're gonna miss it.
And I still have the earthbound.
Doing
Yeah, always. You should have seen it when
Fuck.
How much?
during the chalet.
4 plus 3, 7.
Okay, it once again feels really impactful as you're swinging. It's looking really fucked up. Both its hind legs are cracked and broken. It's just kind of like, with both its paws. Only its front paws are working as its hips are dragging on the floor, cracked and broken.
You sick fucking beast!
Scolby, you're up.
Someone needs to fucking heal you!
Scolby, you're up, man.
What is going on with you right now?
After that whole performance, he's not even getting attacked.
I don't know what the fuck you
Scolby,
do.
you see this bear, no hind legs, just dragging its hips on the floor as it's
What?
trying to crawl up to you.
As you pull out your trump card, he's almost dead.
I thought it was good. Oh fuck. I need water.
Alright, I rolled a 19 plus 7.
That'll definitely hit. Roll damage for me.
6 plus 7, bludgeoning.
How do you want to do
I kind of want to save a little piece.
this? It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, great, Kobe. You want me to save you out of this thing?
I'm just like on the fucking ground. Just
It's like on the floor behind you.
There's like a little trail of blood.
Alright, I'll take that.
Just shit and blood.
There's just a little trail of shit and blood and some splinters in the corner.
I'll just fucking swing the log.
Yeah, you swing it and an uppercut just like burst into like bones flying everywhere.
Oh, God.
Sort of like when you get a strike at a bowling alley, all the pins just flying everywhere.
And then I'll
you see
use
parts
my-
of bone launching everywhere. A lot of them hitting Quilby.
I'll use my movement to come to Quilby's side.
It's just raining fucking bones all over me.
fuck me,
On your
dude.
knees.
Does it hurt because it's out? Or does it hurt because it just curved at the end?
Did you hear what he said?
You need me to put it back in there? I can hammer it back into place.
We
with
can
the
help you,
log.
Quilby.
No, just give me some space, damn it.
Alright.
Probably
Just give
push
me
it in against the wall.
I just like I like hobble myself up to the side wall and I'm just like, give me a fucking second, man.
Alright, alright.
How are you gonna put that back up there?
Your dedication.
There's a lot of walls around. You can just
I'm
shove.
sorry, I just need a moment.
We can prop it up and then I can push him down on
This,
it.
I mean, yeah, maybe
this vile evil has been quenched.
do in large part to your
Today-
efforts, Quilby.
Today we won.
Today you proved your dedication to the ancestral vision.
Help me hold his knees. They won't stop quaking.
I don't know if my body's ever gonna be the same after that.
Can I grab the head of the head bone?
This
Yeah.
thing's 8 feet long. Your rectum's like a bag of holding.
I don't want to take it for myself.
Oh, you just want it?
I'm gonna put the skull of the bear.
Cannon.
I'm gonna put the skull of the
I don't
bear
think I
in front
want
of Quilby and go. Arr, arr, arr,
But lay it to rest.
Smash its skull. It's the last piece.
Oh,
You want to smash it?
okay. Oh, it's so
I'll
heavy.
catch him.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
I'll help you. I'll hold your arm with you.
Sure. You can roll with advantage if you'd like, since you're getting
Sweet.
I'm propping you up.
Let's say 11 and less.
Where the fuck did this
plus
thing
your,
come from?
plus your spell attack?
Yeah, it's
11
11
total?
11 total.
I mean, it's an unmoving skull and it
Okay.
hits.
All right. And I'm
Do you want to
gonna
roll damage?
Yeah, that'll be a D8 plus
My
3.
God, this audio
Oh,
is gonna
D8
be
plus 7.
So
Damn.
fucking trash. You should have seen the fucking
Was
pulling
it
it out. It was just the whole bar.
15 damage.
He's screaming.
Dude,
I'm
it shatters into a million pieces.
I just like all my strength is spent lifting the club, and I just let it drop.
It's like a
Oh,
sharpness
dude,
test
make
on
a Arcana check.
I just need a second.
Fuck. 2.
You kind of get a whiff of like a little blue wisp
Fuck.
traveling into the distance.
Am I still in the room with
I
the
know
lever?
my heart's gone.
Gentlemen,
You gotta go back for that thing.
gentlemen, may I ask a favor of you?
You can if you
You want
want.
us to leave the
Wait,
room?
Would you
wait.
both just please step into the last room for a moment?
Is that the one with the lever?
No, you're 2 over.
Oh, but the last room is like. It was saying.
No, the last
Just
room
the
is
la-
not
no.
big.
Yeah, the last one is where we
Oh.
fought the imp and the orc.
Yeah.
Put us in that room.
Okay.
Alright, Quilby, you.
Where's the lever in this?
I'll only
Yeah, the
be.
statue room.
I'll only be but a moment.
Alright, Quilby.
The statue room with
Oh,
the
I thought
hole.
we were just in there.
No, you guys were in
You
this
were-
room.
Can we go in here?
You want to go in there? You can just go in
I'm
there.
just gonna take a quick breath. Don't worry about
We're
me.
gonna go into the statue room and
I'll catch up.
I gotta pull this lever.
Wait. Whoa.
It's the right thing to do.
Quilby, take it easy. You're not pulling any levers right
I
now.
feel it in my ancestry.
I'm gonna put my hands on.
It feels
I'm gonna
right.
I'm gonna put my hands on Scobie's teats, just right under him.
Oh, under my poncho.
Yeah. I'm searching. I'm searching in your ancestry.
Your grip is really tight.
Oh, what is this?
I'm repressing my
How
reflexes.
many,
It's
how
so
many
insane.
tadpoles were in your? What in
My
your
That's split into
spawn?
my estimate.
Ah,
For nothing.
my areola can't take this friction any longer.
How many was shit out with you?
I think there was probably a couple hundred. How many
Probably.
frogs come out in the
Oh,
litter?
dude, yeah.
I can't keep track.
My 400
What do you
siblings.
want to do? Do you want to pull the lever?
My mother was very fertile.
We're still here. I'm trying to stop him from going into this room.
As you guys stand
It
in the,
depends on what he wants to do.
as you guys stand
I'm
in,
planning to go and pull a lever.
I'm trying to just hold you.
I mean, roll a grapple. It does his athletics, I guess. If you're trying to grapple him.
Are you confessing to it?
I'm going to roll insight on you.
Okay.
I think this is the right thing to do. What do you think of it?
Holding your teats.
I got a 10.
What am I doing?
I mean,
Persuade me.
I don't know. Whatever you want.
I'm actually gonna try and look into his ancestors.
I don't know what I'm gonna give you from that. He's a frog.
I'm looking for levers.
Just not gonna see much.
You're not gonna see levers. In
You're just gonna
this.
see different angles of sitting
Frogs.
around the fucking
Frog
swamp.
villages don't even know what levers are, man.
I got an 18. I'm searching.
Okay.
I'm searching for a lever.
There's no levers.
Your ancestors have never had anything to do with
They're
levers.
called-
What makes you think that your hands have anything to do with this lever?
Wild.
Ugh.
What the hell is he doing?
I was fixing that. I
Oh.
was a little crooked.
Thanks, man.
That
What are we
lever's-
gonna do here?
that
What are you guys
lever's
gonna do?
Can
spell
I-
your doom.
Can I resolve something real quick?
Yeah.
As you guys stand in the
Oh,
adjacent
boy.
room, you hear through the door, muffled, you hear. And then silence for a moment, and then and then I step through the door, and the club is gone. I say, "I'm ready to go."
Oh, there he is.
Ah.
Like a trail of dripping blood.
Yeah,
There's a little streak of blood
From
running down his thigh.
What are you showing?
He looks taller than before.
He's walking like.
He's walking like a fucking broom.
What an excellent battle! Let's continue.
Oh my god.
Alright, what do you want to do? What do you
Guys,
want
board. And then I'm gonna start walking towards the lever.
Wait.
Walk towards the lever.
I'm right in front of it.
Okay. Do you want to pull it?
I'm not going in that room.
Boy. Now, Kirby, I'm gonna pull the lever.
Are you going in that room?
No, I'm sticking to you.
You want to pull it?
I know better than to fall to the wiles of that horde construct. I'm with you, Durin.
He won't listen to my calls.
Do you want to pull the lever?
Then he shall reap what he
It's
sows.
like in the hole below you.
I'm gonna look back at Quilby really quick. I roll insight, 15.
How do you
roll an
feel?
insight, Andy.
How do you feel?
Me an insight?
Yeah, you roll an insight too.
I roll a 20, dirty 20.
Yeah, searching
What
your
do you-
feelings, you felt that need to pull the lever, but you've never at any time felt like it was probably dangerous.
Oh, okay. Scooby, I must tell you something in this.
We're like at a distance. I don't think I can.
I can't hear you.
Scooby!
I'm just looking at you in the eyes, and you rolled a 20. So what are you expressing to me with your facial
I
expression?
think I see in you a desire to pull that lever, a feeling which I can very directly relate to. I know what Scooby goes through,
Yeah.
and I would not stop him on his path towards enlightenment.
I feel an assurance from you,
Yeah.
and I pull the lever.
Okay. Yeah. You pull the
You
lever
guys
and you
just
hear like a
walking-
little as you pull it, and then you hear like a sound as the stone lips of the statue starts to move, and it says, 4 chests there are, each locked with a key. One waits for you, but which will it be? Find the key, each one a prize, but heed my words, or you'll pay the price. 1 chest holds wealth. 1 chest holds doom. 1 is trapped, and 1 is your boon. The key you need is plain to see, but it's hidden where the shadows flee. Look at me, for I am the clue. My hands will show you what you must do.
Thank God these guys are in the other room. They didn't hear any of that shit.
It was pretty fucking loud.
Boys, it told. Boys,
What?
it spoke
Is it
to
safe?
me.
Did you die?
He's
Well,
lost.
it told me that it's.
He's lost it. You,
Now, boys,
you really
I'm-
should not have done that.
Now, boys, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna walk up.
Don't forget, both you guys have like an inspiration.
Now, boys, now it told me that I gotta pull the lever, and then it told me that I gotta put the chest in the hands,
Hearing things.
and it told me that I had to follow the leader.
Scooby, it's a statue.
So we gotta figure that out.
Yeah. It doesn't.
You want to pull it again?
Anyway, boys,
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I walk back into the room,
Which room?
the statue room.
Okay.
Careful there, Scooby.
And I turn to you and I say, I know what I'm doing. And I walk over to the statue
You're
Uh-huh.
the- imagine
and
it-
I want to climb up onto the pedestal.
Yeah.
And I reach into my ass.
Whoa.
And I was like,
God.
I'm like, oh shit. The coin pouch got pushed in by the club.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh fuck.
we're gonna have to shift some things
Oh wait,
around.
no, here it is. Okay, thank God. And it's covered in blood. And I'm going to put it in the
And
sun,
feces, it
into
seems.
the sun pedestal.
Like where the bowl is?
The bowl, yeah.
You hear like a
Shit.
and then it stops.
Oh.
You look back at me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's my best guess.
It's alright.
Okay. I guess.
Do you need to hear it again, or do you want to write anything down? Because I can read it for you.
Yeah, why don't you read it one more time?
Do you want the same voice, or can I just read it?
Whatever you
Do
want
the
to do,
same
man.
voice.
Yeah.
4
Again and again.
chests there are, each locked with a key. 1 awaits you, but which will it be? Find the key, each one a prize, but heed my words, or you'll pay the price. 1 chest holds wealth, 1 chest holds doom. 1 is trapped, and 1 is your boon. The key you need is plain to see, but it's hidden where the shadows flee. Look at me, for I am the clue. My hands will show you what you must do.
Okay, we need the red key. And then we need whatever. We opened the green chest, right?
Yeah.
And that was the map.
Yeah.
And then we opened the.
Yeah.
What color was this one? Orange?
Orange, that was the wealth.
I don't know if that was a wealth.
Boys,
Well, it would either be wealth, or I guess it was trapped.
It was trapped.
It's the trapped one
What
then.
about the red one? We didn't
We've
open
not opened that. The only other one we've opened is the map.
So we have the blue key, and we need the red key.
We need the red key.
Alright.
Wait,
it
but we
rhymed
also have,
price
uh,
and prize.
No, yeah, okay.
Is that a
Yeah.
soft rhyme or a slant rhyme?
That was very good.
Did he?
What?
Price and prize, he rhymed together.
Yeah.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
All right, is that a slant rhyme or does that actually count?
I don't know. I'm no master of prose. That was the like brrr, the burp
That
sound
was
effect.
the spirit of the bear
Yeah, that
dissipating.
Your burp clip.
Spirit.
Well,
Ancestors.
I'm gonna take the gold back, toss it
Yeah.
up, and I'm gonna go back to the room.
Yeah, so
I
what
say
do
we
you want
continue
to do?
on. Find that blue chest or perhaps the red key.
Okay. What do you want to
I'll head in first into the.
Yeah, I think we'll go in there.
into that room?
Yep.
Okay. You open the door.
been a
Approaching
dense
the door.
18
You
minutes.
hear
there's
before you
another
open
one here,
it. Yeah,
so-
yeah. Before you open the door, you start hearing like shing, 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 like a sound as heavy metal objects are like moving. rapidly.
Pendulum blades.
Sure, certainly.
He
you wanna
fucking
open the
knows.
door?
I know.
Do you want to open the door?
played this part in Skyrim before.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I
You
just
cautiously
finished my
open the door,
playthrough of Harry Potter 2, The Chamber of Secrets.
and you see a huge pit. However, along this line, the dark line, there are 2 pendulum blades.
What the hell? No.
Whoa.
As they're rocking back and forth. And
What's
there
that
is a
shout that
chest,
you use for that?
A blue chest.
Oh, whirlwind sprint.
Whirlwind sprint.
Yeah, I use whirlwind sprint.
That's not a thing.
I'm going to. I'm gonna step right there.
Okay.
And
Yeah, so you see a huge pit in front of you.
Okay.
But you also see directly across from you a platform. At the end of the platform is a chest.
You can probably whirlwind
That
sprint.
is
Blue. Yeah, it's kind of bluish.
Could be. Scooby, you certainly can make this jump.
Oh yeah, I actually can.
Yeah.
Can I
We
auto
don't- do we have
success?
to- we do have to-
Roll athletics, add your
yeah.
proficiency
Yeah,
bonus,
thank you.
and
Can you
roll
touch
with
my
advantage.
ball?
wait.
And roll with
I
advantage.
give you guidance, and also I give you the blue key.
I rolled 2 5s.
Well, you're gonna add athletics plus proficiency plus guidance. So,
Isn't it just movement for him?
because it's over a large pit and it's kind of an intentional jump to avoid something, I just want to see how well he does it.
He can also do a long jump without.
You have to get a running jump for long jumps, right?
Not for a frog.
Not for frog.
Yeah.
Guys,
Well,
off of a 5, that's a 17.
yeah. You're
Holy
easily
shit,
able
crazy.
to make it.
I'm a plus 6 in athletics.
Could you also give me an acrobatics to see how softly you land? How do you roll?
I rolled a 9.
All
Just
right.
crashing in the fucking
Yeah,
ground.
you kind of land here, but you stumble a little bit, but you still stop right on this spot right here.
I just jump and just ragdoll in the air,
Be careful,
splat on the
Scotty.
ground.
Yeah, a little bit.
300-pound splat like a fucking workout exercise ball filled with water.
Do you wanna? There's the chest in front of you. What do you want to do?
Well, I want to use the blue key.
Okay, you're gonna walk up to the chest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to make a dex saving throw.
And I will roll more than a 5. If
Oh, it's on the-
13.
Yeah, 13.
13.
That's the total.
17.
Oh, 17's the total.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're walking forward, you hear just faintly through your tiny
But
little
you did
ear
say
holes.
dex save, right?
Yep, dex
okay,
save.
Okay.
You hear through your tiny little ear holes like a. As you're stepping forward, a row of pole arms shoot from the wall towards this pit, as if they were intending to knock you in, and then they slowly retract.
Well, because I dodged it.
You dodged it, but you were able to get to the chest. And, like you jumped through it right on time.
Cool.
So you're at the chest. You can unlock it if you'd like.
You're all right.
Are you okay?
You're all right.
Just walk it off.
That's 2 times. I almost got hit by a trap.
I'll open the chest.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You use
When
the
does he
blue
know how to
key and
count?
you open the chest.
I don't know.
And opening the chest, you see a very finely made leather satchel sewn together with golden threads. It looks like you could sling it over one shoulder like a crossbody bag. Its rough dimensions are like 8 inches wide by 14 long and only 12 inches deep. Sort of like a mail carrier's bag, I'd say. But it looks really, really finely made.
Well, I'll grab it. And I'll start to head back. I'm panting.
Okay.
This
Make a
mud
dex
bubble
save.
is a little old for this kind of stuff.
Make a dex save as you're crossing those. But I'd say with advantage because you know it's coming.
What? What?
What, did you roll
Dude.
5 twice?
I rolled a 5 and a 1, but I got advantage.
Okay, so 5
Yeah.
plus what, 7?
Play a dex save?
Yeah.
No, plus 4.
So 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it coming, but it still clips you a little bit. I'm gonna need you to make a strength save to see if you can stick on the platform and not get knocked in.
Plus 6.
So 14?
Yeah.
You kind of slip one leg in, but luckily with your
Oh.
amphibious skin, you kind of stick on the stone as you make it to that platform.
Oh
like
my
an acrobatics or athletics check to jump the.
How much damage did I take from the...
None.
Okay.
Oh, 1 point of piercing as it like grazed your ass
Mm.
and like threw you off balance.
Not his ass.
Skull.
Yeah, not his ass.
Skull is a pretty good.
And then
Be careful.
Skull is a pretty good.
I have 9 health.
make athletics check with advantage to hop over since you've got the frog. And
I'm not rolling over here. I'm rolling over here now.
Oh, much better. 16.
You can roll again. You have advantage.
Just in case.
16.
Okay.
Okay, 16
You,
foot
you
athletics.
perfectly,
Yeah,
perfectly hop over, land on the other side, totally fine.
yeah. I'm gonna put the bag down.
I'll go over and grab it.
Okay, you're gonna grab the bag, Cronin?
Then you put
Okay.
it, you put it down.
Do you want to check
Yeah,
it
you
out?
can grab it. You can grab it.
Or are you just holding a nice
Shoot.
gourmet bag?
It's you. See?
No,
No
I'll
fitting
look
is this.
inside.
Okay, you open it and you look inside. It's pretty dark. It's hard to see in there.
Be careful. It could spell your doom. Or it also could be wealth.
All right. It's dark in there.
Mm-hmm.
What can I? I'm gonna take like a torch. And just drop it in.
You don't feel it hit the bottom of the bag. You gonna reach in?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? Grab the torch?
Grab the torch
You
back.
grab the torch.
Oh,
just a
very
bad
nice.
Well, we already had what I need.
You definitely didn't.
His,
His ass is not a
his
bag of
colon.
holding.
Dude, I will trade my hand of Vecna for a bag of
You don't have a real hand effect.
for an
now.
ass of holding.
You
I
cannot
know.
have an
I
ass
will.
of
I will
holding.
retire the gag.
If we can get
You
to the
cannot
city, we
have
can
an
find a
ass of
surgeon
holding.
talented enough to sew this in the inline of your colon.
Okay.
The problem is they'll have to make another hole for your shit to come out of.
Oh, that's true.
Just gonna.
You'll have 2 anuses.
Just keep it.
Okay, cool. 2 anuses. Okay,
Yeah,
I guess
but the
that's.
dimensions are specific. Write those down because you're not going to be able to fit extremely large things into it.
Well, the question is, if you put this shillelagh leaf
Mhm.
into the bag of holding, will it remove like structure from
Can
your
you add it to
spine?
the notes? I can't.
I was in a bad
Yeah,
state
it's
when I
one.
took that thing out, so
Do you have any
I'm gonna need
Must
to.
have been.
I'm gonna need to see a doctor.
Kobe, can you write down in your inventory
it, I got
for
it.
Durin?
I got it.
Oh, you got it? You were able to add it? Okay, sorry. Never mind.
You like
What
walk
are the
with a limp.
dimensions?
The dimensions are 8 inches
I
by
function
12.
normally when I have a 3
And that's
foot
the
club
opening
in my
dimension.
ass.
You pulled it out for no
So like
fucking
it can stretch a little bit, but it's never going to be an area bigger than like
That was
8
the
by
best
12.
way I could have revealed
So you're
that.
not gonna
That
fit,
shit's
like,
so funny,
A
dude.
huge person to fit into the back
You
of
hold that
holding,
in
but
for
you can
like
still
5
stretch
seconds.
it.
Yeah,
You can fit through that.
I've been
What if
sitting
it's
on that one for a
tall
long time.
sword?
If it's
Literally.
like a really tall, skinny door or a sword, yeah, I can fit through it. That's totally fine.
So if it's like a 4 foot long.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I can
The
just-
bottom is technically bottomless,
Yeah.
but
It
it's
just has
just the
to fit
opening that's really specific.
8 by 12.
8 inches by 12 inches,
Yeah.
not feet.
Yeah.
It's like
Sorry, I
It's
just know
like-
my hand. I just
yeah,
my,
yeah.
my hand
It's
was
like this. It's like a messenger bag, like a messenger tote.
Okay, so as long as I could fit it in the 8 by 12.
Opening, it can hold technically whatever you want, up to 500 pounds.
We can put the water.
I feel like I should give this to you, but you have your ass.
Dude, I don't really control the star power thing, so it might get fucking blasted, dude.
All I'm holding is a wet log and a poncho.
I also
And that's how you should be.
I also don't control my dwarven tendencies, but I'll keep this attached to me at all times.
You want me to hold it?
Hoard our treasure. No,
Where do you want to head now?
he's on to us.
Yeah, he's got some bad ideas.
He's
So you
looking
see,
for the treasure.
you have 3 keys and there are 4 chests. You're missing 1 last key.
Y'all humanoids are weird.
Alright, where do you want to go?
Wait, we have to cross the blades.
Yeah, you do. Let me get to the map. Here we are.
I pull out of my ass. Never mind.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to cross the blades.
Fucking
If you want, you can just try to jump through it.
I'm 174 years old.
Dude,
That's
we're
not that
that's
old.
young for
that's
a
not that
dwarf,
old.
yeah.
For dwarves.
I'm like middle aged.
we're
like
we are like the fucking senior
Dwarves can look like
citizen
400.
I thought
gang.
it was
We're
like
all
300.
geriatric.
We are.
How old are
They
you?
take care
I'm
of themselves like
241.
400 anymore.
He's 241. You're 150.
Yeah.
174.
I'm 30, and I think bullywugs die at like 28.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
old as fuck.
Damn.
My skin is flaking off of me.
Okay.
I'm looking up how long bullywugs live. Roughly 80 years.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Oh, I meant to be old as fuck.
Alright, you can be 75.
Can I be 80?
Sure. Sure, you can be 80.
You could just drop over dead at any time.
I meant to be as old as possible. There we go.
Can,
Perfect.
can I do a check on like
thought
to
they
see
looked
like
like
where this stuff
28.
is like swinging from?
Yeah, you don't even need to do a check.
Thank
Your
God
passive
we
perception
resolved
is high enough
Yeah.
to know that its hinges like here at the ceiling, as two blades are swinging in opposite directions, one this way and one this way. But I mean, they cross here at the center, but they still like
It
both
swings
reach all the way to
all the
here and
way
all the way to
all the
here.
way.
Yeah, but it's two blades, so they meet at the center and they both hit the outside at at like the peak.
Okay.
Dude, I'm nervous. You guys are a little low.
Maybe we take a short rest.
Oh, that's fine. Never mind.
What the fuck? What the hell does that mean?
We'll see what happens next. It's not a big deal.
Maybe it's like
Okay.
Minecraft where you can't take a short rest.
When
There's
monsters are nearby.
monsters are
No,
nearby.
it's
Well,
not
we
that.
just go to a different.
I mean,
I'll go
you guys
cozy
have
up in-
killed everything
in-
that's so far.
In the rib cage
the
of
bear was
the bear.
the bear was supposed to be like the easiest thing
Oh,
besides the imp, but the imp still did more damage.
I'm gonna do my Spanish lesson real quick.
He's gonna Duolingo.
I'm gonna check your
Un
phone.
niña,
Yes.
el hermano,
Yes.
I'm excited for the next room.
la mujer, el hombre,
Is the next session gonna
Yes.
be travel and adventure?
la hija,
Mostly.
Hell
What?
yeah.
Do you want that?
I love
Yo
exploration.
un carro.
I mean,
Yes.
we'll see.
When we did exploration in the last
La
session,
mujer.
that's when we skipped the fucking goblin on the
hombre.
lake. You remember that?
Probably.
You remember when you did the fucking
baño
splash sounds
está
and
aquí.
shit?
Oh yeah.
We fucking
That wasn't even exploration. You just had
Una
a
bicicleta.
dead body of Fardo and you fucking yeeted that motherfucker.
Did we make a wish before we did that?
No, it was just to send him away in the river respectfully, and you guys crit on the strength throw, skipped him across the river,
Oh yeah.
hit into the tree, and plastered.
And then he just started rotting in the sunlight.
Yeah, crows ate him, for sure. For sure, crows and vultures like ate him.
Fardo.
If I Earth Tremor the point where in which I cast Earth Tremor on the thing, can I break the mechanism?
Can you read a line?
Well,
kinda
the
nervous
wording
about stopping
says
this
creatures,
recording.
but you cause
Why?
a tremor in the
I'm not
ground in
sure
a
how to
10-foot
do it.
radius.
In the
Can I
ground.
try to stop the
We're
recording?
We're on the ground.
Stop button at the end.
Okay.
I'm just worried it's gonna erase it.
No. That,
Each
well, no, you hit
creature
the
other than
recording.
you in that
the record
radius must
button
make a
again.
dexterity saving throw on a failed save.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
It's creature wording. It takes
You
1d6
just wanna try
bludgeoning
it?
damage.
You can
No.
try.
Okay.
However,
I want you
I
to be
will say it
responsible.
will affect your teammates.
It's yeah.
And
Maybe
you're
we
also
should.
on a very precarious
We'll
ledge.
do it later.
Try the record
So I'm
button,
gonna
and
have
if
to
not,
check-
then you can hit the stop button.
You're touching the ground though. How are you gonna crawl up to the ceiling to touch the ceiling?
I didn't want to touch it.
Miguel tiene
What's the is the range just like any
un
point?
gato y un perro.
You don't have to touch it.
It doesn't say.
La maleta, el
Oh,
teléfono.
the range is self. Never mind.
So yeah, it's originating on you.
Yeah. No,
Mm.
never
Just
mind.
all things around you. So you can try if you want.
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Un,
What about mold earth? What if I mold earth above it?
Read mold earth.
Okay.
el
I'm pretty sure it has to do with dirt.
You choose a portion of dirt or
¿Dónde
stone
está el
that you can
teléfono?
see within range that fits within a 5-foot
Yo
cube.
tengo
Okay.
And there's
un
following ways to manipulate it.
Okay. How do you manipulate?
Loose earth, you can excavate it.
reserva.
Okay.
Is it loose earth?
It's like a solid stone roof.
Pause difficult. You can... Okay, never mind.
Okay. Is there something else you want to try?
No.
You could also try to jump through it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just a little sing, sing, sing.
Okay, fine. I'll try and jump through it.
Okay.
Can I make a perception check before that?
Sure. What are you looking for?
I want to look down into this pit. Is it stone? As
Yeah,
far as I can
honestly,
see.
Yeah, I mean you've got a dark vision of like 60 feet. You can see the bottom. It's roughly like 40 feet down.
But it's all stone wall.
Just all stone wall.
Okay.
Look at that, Quilby. You're looking for stone, aren't you?
So do you guys want to try jumping through it, or is there something you want to do? Quilby, anything? Scobie. Scobie.
Well, what do you want to do, Colby?
I mean, it's pretty. It's not very fast.
I'm gonna try and time it.
Okay, roll a dex check or acrobatics.
Wait!
Roll an
You
acrobatics.
can do
check.
it.
You give him a little on the ass.
Yeah.
Oh!
Ooh, you're gonna need it.
What is that?
A 4.
You're gonna need it.
It's gonna be dex, right?
Well, it's your acrobatics.
0. Okay.
What?
I'm a silly little dwarf where I gotta do nothing. 7.
You're able to make it through, but on the way over, you kind of get clipped in the ankle for force left.
Oh!
Ankle?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just like that last trail of your foot as you're running through kind of clips the back of your heel.
How much health are you boys sitting at?
22.
Dude, I'm like down 2 hit points.
Really?
Yeah.
I have 9 health.
Alright, so Durin's through. What do you guys want to do now?
I guess
If we're gonna fight a final boss, I'm for sure dead.
let's take a short rest.
I'll heal you. I have a lot of spell slots though.
Kobe, you want to jump through it?
Yeah, I'll make the jump.
You're a small creature, right?
Wait, can we actually take a short rest though?
We can try.
You try.
Yeah. I'm going to make a
We'll go back to the foyer.
acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because nobody puts traps in the foyer and you don't fight in the foyer.
11.
Yeah, you're able to go through. It's a little close. You feel the wind as it breezes past right behind you. Almost clips you in the cheeks. But you're able to get through. Your cheeks have holding
Okay.
that you don't have.
I clench them just out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you're able to get through. Are you gonna jump through it?
I think what happens is I see you get clipped by the blade, and I'm like, ooh, and I start walking towards you just casually. And I'm like, Durin, are you okay? as I just like unknowingly dodge the axe. Oh no!
I'm gonna jump.
What's
shit.
that acrobatics?
20.
Dude,
Oh yeah, you easily like right through it.
you walk through and the axe goes and waits for you to go, and then keeps going.
All right, what do you guys want to do? You guys gonna peek the next door?
Oh wait. do you want to take a short rest in here?
Yeah,
You can.
I can
try.
get some spell slots back that way.
Okay. Let's just see. Where's my d20? Did I toss it over there?
How many hit die you don't want to go through?
I've got so many dice back here, but
Might as well blast through 'em, eh? I mean, not me, but
I lost my d20. It looks like this one. Like my blue and purple.
I see nothing like it.
Oh, it's right here. It was in my pile of other d20s.
I have D12 hit die?
Yeah, dude, you're a barbarian.
Alright, do you wanna blast through like 3 of them?
What?
I'm gonna, since I'm feeling rather healthy, I'm gonna just take watch.
On the other side of the.
Okay, where are you watching?
We're just gonna
Um,
rest here.
I'm gonna say we all. I don't know. I'm just gonna stand at the door and listen.
Scobie made it across too.
Oh, cool.
Maybe I should
Listening
go
at the
back.
Okay. You're listening at the door. It's pretty quiet.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so we're just short resting.
Well, we're gonna try to short rest like 3 and see where it goes.
Yeah, I mean, you guys spend like a
Oh,
good
hit
like
dice?
20 minutes like patching up your wounds. And,
Okay.
Well, because
and
it's
taking a
10 minutes.
breather.
Well, how long is it per hit die?
Usually it's a 30-minute to short rest. 25 to 30 minutes for.
Oh,
full
right,
short
yeah.
rest.
So, okay, 25, 30 minutes.
So I'd say you guys are able to kind of rest there for a little while, and you're able to fully short rest.
Cool.
Okay, so
You
you
do
guys think
hear, Colby,
Hmm.
deep echoes of faint voices, though you're not quite able to tell like what it is. You just kind of hear like whispers.
Okay.
doesn't mean anything. Fuck bitch.
Dude, I heard the whispers. He looked at me
18.
like, whoa. He's hearing things.
I got 28.
What is
You think
that?
I should do more?
28 total.
I used 3 to get back to
Dude,
4.
just like, if you might as well just
Because
blast through them.
We got 37. Fuck it. 4.
Oh, dude.
Add your con.
Yeah, you add your con on everyone. It's a d12
shit.
plus your con mod.
You
Well,
got
how many
three.
times have you rolled and what are you at?
You rolled
That's
twice.
4
right?
times.
So
That's an extra
4
12.
times your
Or whatever
your con is plus 3.
Plus 4.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so
add
extra-
another
Extra
16.
Yeah, shit.
That should take you to full.
It actually takes me perfectly to full.
There we go.
Clicking.
You have one
What, the clicking?
hit die left.
1 to spare.
Did you make another one?
Don't worry about it.
Guys,
I'll
I'm
take that
good.
Yay!
I sat down for 30 minutes and I'm feeling great.
All right,
Let's go.
You want to peek the next door? You can slide this paper towards you
I have no. Wait, rage is
as
is
you open
once
the
per
door.
day,
Don't
right?
walk in there yet.
Okay.
Rage is once per day.
Oh,
Is it once per day? I thought it's twice.
No,
Gentlemen.
it's per long rest. So.
Yeah.
I
you're out
must
of rage?
inform
Oh
you.
fuck.
This room is trapped.
This is a trap.
It says right here.
Yeah,
on my map.
you pop open the
Let me take a
door
look at that thing.
and
Okay.
you're
That's not what it says.
you hit like a
Oh,
almost
yeah,
like a
you're right.
disco-esque room. There is tons of colorful light that is like
hell
almost
is that
blinding. Go and make a perception check for me as you peek the door, Scobie. Please.
Not recorded.
Andy, please.
Huh? What?
Wait, perception?
Dude, please.
What?
Yes, perception.
I got a 7.
Sorry, we're stimming.
I got a
What'd you get?
14.
7. You see a bunch of colorful lights. Are you peeking through too, Colby?
Yes.
So you see
12.
pretty colorful, bright lights, but in the corners you notice some kind of like openings in the I'm gonna kill you. In the
I'm gonna kill
in
you.
the
too.
wall.
Okay.
Do you wanna walk in?
Well.
Me? Yeah, I'll walk in. What else are we gonna do?
Colors remind me of elements.
They remind me of. I don't know.
They should remind you of the elements. They're pretty good.
There's nothing else that we can do. I will step in.
Okay. You step forward 1 square,
Yeah.
and you hear as a dart travels across the room.
I'll take a short rest. Don't worry.
Are you gonna move again? Or is someone else gonna try to get in through past him?
But does it hit me?
This one does not. With your 7 perception, you're not quite sure where it goes, but you do hear it.
I will blindly
Can I-
step to the left.
To the left into the corner,
Yeah, into the corner. That's the wrong left.
you
There
hear
go.
a
No, that's the wrong.
Which
Below
one?
Towards
your
me,
feet.
towards me.
Yeah, this one.
You hear like a and your feet kind of sink into the ground a little bit.
Doesn't mean anything.
It's safe to come in, boys.
Can I just get some information about the lights? Are
The
they
colorful lights.
are they shining in a beam as we see here?
They're shining. It's like on the wall, like sconces, but they're very directional. They've got like blinders on the side that doesn't allow for the light to transmit to other directions except for directly in front of it in a perfect line on the ground.
What if I break the blinders?
Okay, so it's break the blind.
I think that's the right course, man.
No, just wait a moment. So they're covering like this entire. Is there any space inside this 5-foot line that is not covered by light?
4 feet and no.
I will
Four?
take.
Sorry, it's a 5-foot line.
I will take
Oh.
one of my
No.
javelins.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, there is not.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
I'm gonna take one of my javelins and I'm gonna put it in front of the green line.
In front of the green line,
Yeah, just poke it in front of the green line.
I'm gonna need you to make a dex save and then choose a direction.
Well, I got an 8.
You're gonna take 5 points of piercing damage as a dart shoots you. I need you to pick a direction.
If I
that you're
put it
dodging
in
into.
front of the light,
I need you to pick a direction that you're dodging to.
I guess back to the door.
Okay, you dodge back to the door, and the floor below you where you once were raises back up, but nothing happens.
Okay. Wait, did you say I took damage?
5 points.
I'll go.
Piercing.
Son of a bitch, he's taking it back away from me.
Let's make it 4 actually. Sorry, 4 points.
Let me go back out and take another short rest.
Okay. Do you want to move another way, or does someone else want to try?
Good luck getting in. You can't move in on an angle.
You can't move in at an angle. You could occupy space partially if you want to do a little tango.
I'm not gonna risk getting shot again.
While I was investigating these lights,
Yeah.
and as Scolby triggered this dart, could
Uh-huh.
I perceive the dart flying through the air?
Yeah, the first one that went through, you saw it go at a diagonal from this corner to this corner when he first stepped into the room.
Okay.
The following one, you got a glimpse of it as it passed this way, along this line.
Okay. Okay.
That's when he put his javelin in front of the green light.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
Huh.
I'm just remembering when I was making this, how long it took
Oh.
to like plan out the routes.
Every
Um,
tile has something going on with it.
Yeah.
Can we perceive the room? We clearly haven't gotten a good look at the room yet.
Wait, we can't walk in, right? I literally haven't even seen.
Oh,
this
can
room.
I do a little Watu and let him in?
You can step back and let Durin walk in.
I mean, I can move back to the corner as well.
Yeah, you could move back to that. You want to go back into that corner?
Yes.
Okay, so you walk back into this corner. Yep. And the tile below you sinks down a little bit.
Which is
What was
fine.
that sound?
Doesn't mean anything.
I don't think it means anything.
It
Have
surely
you guys-
means something.
Have you guys take a look
It
at the
probably
room?
means something.
The stone won't just fucking make a sound for no reason. Can I do an advantage history check on the stone?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Nice.
16. 7, 16.
It's a blackish granitic stone.
Must be
It's in
igneous.
some form of cobblestone fashion, like
Yeah.
in rough bricks with a very loose mortar between it.
Yeah. Go on. Tell me more about the stone.
That's it about the stone.
Is it an aggregate stone?
Yeah, I mean technically granite is aggregative in nature.
Has
I thought you said it was igneous.
I said granitic.
No, you said it was cumulonimbus.
That's a fucking cloud, bitch.
I can't stand this anymore.
All right, what do you want to
Clearly,
do?
it's been crafted into something. Clearly.
What do you want to do?
Durin is gonna see all the lights and
Yeah.
just hard sprint into the room.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me open up my map real quick. Can you tell me exactly what tile happens, and I will tell you what happens immediately following. So you're stepping first into the room, the first one.
Yep.
Nothing happens. Where are you going next?
Next, I'm going.
You're fucking dead.
No. Watch this.
No. Just take your step forward.
Boom.
Okay, you're going to that tile. When you make a perception check for me. Actually, it'd be Quilby's perception check because you're just sprinting through. You're not going to get a very good sight.
You went here and then here?
No, diagonal.
Oh, diagonal.
Quilby, can you make another, and Sculpey, both of you make a perception check? Durin, you can, but at disadvantage.
Stop
since you're
making me
sprinting.
perceive things. I rolled an 8.
One.
I
pound.
always
All right,
roll
you don't
awful.
see shit, but you hear like as you're sprinting through. Quilby, you see exactly what is happening. When he went through the first light, nothing happened. However, when he jumps onto
Oh.
this one that has red and green on it, first thing that happens is a shot comes on this diagonal.
Okay.
You're gonna take.
Can I do a save?
Oh my god.
Sure, make a dex save.
17.
Yeah, you barely dodge out of the way. It comes at that diagonal. However, in addition, at the same time, another one comes right here and right there, hitting you. I need you to make a dex save and choose a direction to dodge into.
One
What'd
comes
you
from
roll?
right here.
No, one was this way
Okay.
at this diagonal, and then
Right.
one here and one here when you hit the green light.
I'm the king of fives.
Okay, you're in red
I'll
and
roll
green.
back to the
You're
Green
gonna
is
take 3
these.
points of piercing, but I
Oh,
need
okay.
you to pick
Green
a
is this
direction
one,
you're
red is this
dodging
one.
into.
back to the door.
Back to
Green-
the door.
Green is this one.
You dodge back into the door.
Red is here.
And
Okay.
another one, the tile lifts back from where you were, but nothing happens.
And I think the corners
Are you understanding
deactivate
what the tile does?
certain
Something.
lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Great.
Okay. How? At what?
All right, Durin,
This
where else are you
deactivates
sprinting?
orange.
Durin, if you get me shot again.
Durin, what else are you
Wait, how
sprinting?
much damage did I take?
The last one was 2. Durin, where are you sprinting, man?
If I take a step here, it's gonna...
What are you gonna do, man? You're sprinting through. Where are you picking?
I could just... Or I could not. I shouldn't.
You chose to sprint, man. Pick your tiles. Where would Durin sprint?
Durin, do be advised that that door you're closest to is trapped on the other side.
Is the camera able to even see that?
I don't think so.
I'm
I
gonna
think
go...
it's a wide angle. Probably.
I'm gonna go one forward.
Okay, you go forward, and 3 darts come out.
3?
One here, one going this way,
Yes.
and then one along this diagonal. Quilby, Sculby, you feel like a passing right by you. You have no clue where the fuck it's coming from. Alright, where else are you going, Durin?
Another one straight forward.
Okay, you just see a dart, Quilby, right through this diagonal.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just shoulder...
You're
shoot
gonna
it
try
through the
burst
door.
through the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna
Okay.
slam into the door.
Well,
It's a fine oak door.
it's a sliding stone door. So
Oh.
roll an attack.
Oh. 18, unarmed, plus strength.
I'm
Yeah.
trying opening
20,
the door.
21.
21. You slam into it and feel like a twinge of pain in your shoulder as you launch your whole body in. It kind of like shakes and rattles and then slowly like rolls to the side and opens up. Are you gonna go in?
Yeah.
Okay, pull that one back. You can pull it back all the way.
Is it safe in there?
You enter and see. You see a plain pedestal rising multiple tiers, a square pedestal, multiple tiers like up out of the ground, almost to the height of the ceiling. In fact, it's probably directly touching the ceiling.
Is it made of stone?
It's made out of stone.
What kind of
Can I
stone?
check the origin?
Fuck,
of the
yeah,
stone?
roll for the origin of the stone.
You're
Do
lucky
it.
this is something that you do for a living.
Yeah. It's not.
By the,
Oh,
or-
that's not a fire.
by the origin of the stone
Okay, it was.
work, I imagine not just the. I'm not imagining like what kind of stone it is. I'm thinking what would have built this sort of thing. What stones workmen, what craftsman would have chiseled this sort of device?
Well, you're not rolling the history of the craftsman. You're rolling the history of the stone.
The stone work.
The stone work.
Yes.
Yeah, like
It's
you
the-
look at
it's the
woodwork
craft.
and you can see the kind of
It's like
craftsman.
if an art historian looks at a Da Vinci painting and he goes, yes, I can tell what period or a Picasso. and he
Yeah,
goes,
by
"Oh,
like
what
the ink.
period this was. You know?
Okay.
It's more of an artisanal
Do it.
art understanding of.
All
the
right,
stone.
roll it.
I hope you roll a 1, you stupid bitch.
Fuck you. Okay.
Fly too close to the sun.
Oh,
You
and
rolled good.
Wait, I double my proficiency bonus.
Ooh.
It's a 30-20.
Yeah, it's a white marble that was very slowly chiseled from an unknown origin.
What sort of racial creatures crafted such a
Not that it's
such
important.
a fine stroking my fat ass beard, brushing my braids.
You're bleeding from the air, the darts.
Elves.
Elves
In
don't
fact,
carve in stone.
Drow.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You're not pulling my leg, are you?
In fact, let me see.
Curse this vile
Yeah.
creature.
Drow.
in a den of evil.
Certainly.
This
drow.
craftsmanship vexes
That's
me.
the kind of craftsmanship that you've seen of somewhat elven nature, but this is definitely giving underground vibes.
It's a pillar.
It's like a multiple tiered pedestal of like square, like imagine like a square column like this tall with a slightly smaller tier, and then at one point it's very very tall, widens up again like a column all the way up to the roof.
An ancient drow structure.
All right,
Follow my path.
what do you guys want to do? Where do you want to go?
Okay.
Well, Quilty, you think we should just run through there?
Just follow my path.
I think we should follow his path.
One by one.
Is there any other doors in that room there?
There's another door here.
Are you lying to me?
No, there's another door. Certainly.
Yeah.
Quilty, what do you think we should do?
Just follow my path.
Quilty, I can throw you on my shoulder.
Okay.
All right.
Uppies.
So he off on your shoulder. Where are you walking?
800 years old, by the way.
Where are you walking?
Can I jump?
Sure.
How far can I jump? I forgot.
Technically 10 feet.
So I can do like 2 leaps across.
You can do one leap across and get all the way to the other end, and then walk through the door. All right. Where are you jumping?
Across to the
Straight
door.
across.
Straight across.
Well, straight across is gonna get you in front of the orange door.
Is that a running jump?
You can running jump without.
Yeah, you can probably
You
just
can
make it
just
to
do
the door. You make it to the door. You hear one behind you, but that's it.
Easy.
Cool.
Anyway.
Again.
Okay, walk through.
All right, kiddo.
Set me
And you
down.
walk in.
I go to grab you and take you down. I feel the skin wrinkle as I clench. All right.
I have like the nape
do
of the
I
neck like
pronounce
a
it?
dog.
Yourself.
It just like sags,
Can I
and
do
it
a
makes me
perception
freeze.
about the lighting in this room?
Yeah, you don't even have to roll for it. There's a single brazier in the corner, and it's lighting all the way across. The ambient light is casting a shadow on the pedestal.
Can I look at the pedestal and see if there's any inscriptions or anything that it's...
There's none.
Nothing?
It's just a plain marble pedestal.
Right. Quilby, do you have any source of light?
I do indeed. Starlight, star bright.
And I send dancing lights twirling through the room.
Now, with that light activated on this side and these shadows
Yeah.
eliminated, is there any effect on the room now that it's brighter on that side? It's just a pillar. The pillar is just pillaring. The pillar is doing nothing more, but just there's no any interesting effects with the pillar. It's just a pillar. All right, I'm walking through this other door.
Okay. Yeah.
Is there more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not this way. You can slide it down, but it's gonna have to go under some stuff. You open the door, and you see a huge amount of like gravel onto the side of the walls, and adjacent is another marble pillar.
Drow?
Maybe, but it's not all the way to the ceiling. It's about halfway up.
He doesn't
Maybe
care.
like 5 feet. Maybe like 5 feet up. You gonna get closer and see it?
No.
Okay, then
I want
don't.
to do
I've seen it.
I want to do a perception check on the room.
Okay, do it.
Checking for traps.
Check it.
6.
Doesn't seem trapped.
Fuck. Anyone coming in here with me?
I'll come in there.
Okay, you want to walk in?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk in the room.
I'm stepping there. So loud for.
Check the map. Where's the map at? What's the map say?
We're reading it upside down. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle.
Ah!
I'll inspect the pillar.
Okay, roll investigation. Sure.
Double proficiency.
Sure.
Investigation double.
Are you only looking at the history of the stone, or are you just inspecting
I'm
it?
a little cold.
I'm investigating the stone.
Then it's just investigation.
Shit. But it's stone.
I don't give a shit.
Oh man, stone.
If you're looking into the history of the stonework, I will give you your rolls.
It's a 14.
It is
deny
a
a
very
dwarf
basic
of his
marble
ancestry.
stone pillar that rises about 4 feet out of the ground, and sitting atop it is a red key.
Oh, just
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
yeah. Sure. It's just chilling. Are you coming in?
Sure. Yeah, I'm inside.
Ah, yes, the red key. We've
Well, you
been.
put me in there too, yeah.
I'm gonna stand over the pillar as I'm like grabbing like a little bit of the dust.
Okay.
I offer my ass.
Alright, how does that one?
It feels a little fishy.
Drow in origin?
Indeed.
Alright.
Unmistakably drow.
Alright.
Colby, I noticed your ass didn't jiggle as much as it normally does.
Indeed.
Scobie, how did you know that?
You reckon you're dehydrated?
I could do for some more fluids, but no, I feel something foul is afoot.
Why would the key just be placed upon on a pedestal with no
Oh,
such?
yeah, that too. I was mainly talking about my intuition with the way he slapped my ass.
All right. Do you want another read?
Just just so we can be certain. Ooh. Yeah, something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong here.
Insight. Roll insight with advantage on the room.
I have
Who's
advantage
gonna
on
do
all
this?
checks employing my ass. Okay, so that's a 14. Yeah, it's a 14.
It doesn't really feel that.
I feel something is off.
It doesn't feel bad.
All right.
I'm gonna need you guys to make fast decisions because it's 11:30.
Okay.
What do you mean, bro? We got tons of time.
No, we do not.
We have no choice. We must take it.
Scobie,
Ah,
this is gonna drain you.
uh-oh. I'm not going back in the sand room.
The sand room's closed.
Can you
I ain't going back in
Can
there.
you drag the burning brazier to this room?
Can you just make the fire
You
out
can
of
do
the
the dancing lights
elements?
last time, right?
I hold up my hand and produce a flame.
Yeah, that works.
Where?
So you already have light in the room. What
Yeah.
did you want to see?
No, you the
The room is not lit.
limitations.
The room is lit.
Yeah, he has produced flame. He's just holding his hand up, and it's
I was just wondering if the shadows were gonna do anything.
no, there's nothing. There's just like big piles of rubble on the walls, and then like a little pilaster
Alright.
pedestal like buried in it.
Despite our better judgment,
Take the key.
I guess. Can I do sleight of hand?
Sure.
I'm gonna die for this.
What?
You'll be fine.
3.
Oh Jesus.
You take the key. The pedestal it's on
Oh.
starts sinking into the ground.
I knew it.
Uh-oh,
See,
bitch.
you said it. I thought you said it was a pillar.
It's a pillar. That's now sunk into the ground.
I checked the. But
What did you check? You checked if it was a pillar, and it was a pillar. I mean,
Hmm.
nothing else has seemed to happen. It's just sunk into the ground.
what about the other pillar?
Go check it.
No.
What did I?
Wait, if I turn around.
Wait.
can
So,
I-
What did I investigate with the ass slap?
Insight on if the room was dangerous, and it wasn't.
Because when your ass gets slapped, it heightens your
you
other
check the other
At
senses.
rooms. The pillar in the other room has also
It's a sobering
slid
moment.
into the ground.
Oh.
Make a perception check.
Fucking drow.
Why is it always drow? 16.
You can hear. You touch the stone, and you can feel vibrations emanating from the ceiling as you hear a little. And as you look, you can slightly see little bits of dust crumbling as the ceiling starts really slowly.
Get the fuck out!
Hey, Derlin!
It's like you estimate it's like an inch an hour.
I'm gonna
An inch
in
an
a
hour?
panic. Can I
Yeah.
grab both of these guys and
You
throw
don't even
them?
notice. It's so slow you don't even notice. Where do you want to go?
I'm just gonna yell, get the fuck out of this room!
Okay, what are you doing then?
Take us to the next one!
Can I grab both of them? How heavy are you?
It's a trapped room.
Ah!
We just blowing
You
through.
go to the other room.
Can I grab them
Up
and
the
throw them both over my shoulders
Scorpies.
and then
Yeah.
jump out
Into the next room.
To jump into the ceiling.
Into the previous room.
Oh, where the platform? Which one?
Should we jump in the previous room?
I yelled to go into this one.
Oh, okay, I grab him and go.
And you jump into the other room.
Yeah.
Pull it back. Really slowly. I'm gonna need you to make a dex save. Just you.
Easy. 19 plus 4.
You're able, as you're jumping, you notice below your feet a very faint tripwire along the doorway. But you manage to just like blink.
I'll take
Right
Quilby
over the top.
and I'll take him off my back. And I'll slowly drop him onto the tripwire.
Really?
Piece of shit.
All right.
What are you doing?
You hear like a boom.
Wait.
As a blue energy.
Can I
across
whisk him
the
back
whole
up
room.
after I do it?
Sure, but it's still.
Can I make a
happens.
dex save to do
No, a blue energy like across the room.
No way.
Nothing happens, but as you look at each other, each of you are kind of like glowing blue. I've got pee. Figure out what you guys are gonna do and like let's make this shit snappy because it's getting late.
I'm blue, da blue dee da. We're just gonna be sitting in the room.
Just like
You completely dodged the trap.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck it.
Whoa!
oh, thank goodness.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Da blue dee da blue da.
Who was that one character that I think it was your character in Curse of Strahd? You were so pissed that I subdued you by spinning you.
He burned your house down.
Oh my god, that session.
That was fucking
Oh,
crazy,
that
dude.
session was fucked up.
It was.
That was fucked up.
Dude, that was one of the best roleplay moments when there's just you just sit down in the half-made jacuzzi and cry tears of sand. That was so fucking real.
Oh my god. That was a very shenanigan-based session.
It was, yeah.
I had to do it.
No, dude, I respect that. That shit
Yeah.
was funny. You were so pissed at me for subduing you.
My character for sure.
Where are you guys going?
Just getting swung
He
around.
just
like,
threw a
Yeah.
tantrum.
Oh, sorry, we started talking about
Oh,
curses.
yeah,
What's your passive perception?
oh fuck, we forgot to
13.
think about the.
The teacher's
You,
pissed.
as you look up after being put down, the ceiling in here is still really slowly.
Oh,
Lowering.
fuck.
In this new room?
Can I do an Arcana check on our blue situation?
Yeah.
No, you don't do that.
15.
With a 15, you realize that you guys have been hit by a spell, but you aren't sure of the origin.
From
Can
the
I try?
tripwire?
Yeah.
Wait, the tripwire turned us blue?
Something happened. Something turned you blue.
I got with Arcana.
Yeah.
That is a 23.
Yeah, you realize very quickly, especially with your short time studying at Rasma, that you guys have been hit with a fairy fire.
Oh shit.
What does that do?
I'm trying to remember.
Not to.
Roll a history check and add your Arcana modifier on top of it.
He got you.
Oh damn.
You're only 200 years old.
You've only studied at the
Oh shit! 23 again.
How we
with
did.
your Arcana and history modifier both.
Oh, and history. So a 28. It's 27.
So you guys have realized that you guys have been illuminated and emanate dim light for like a bit of a distance around you. And in addition, attacks against you are made with advantage.
Oh, that doesn't.
How long does
That's
it
not going to
last?
be a problem because there's nothing we're fighting.
Hours.
Well,
It lasts hours. Like up to 8.
Not to trigger you anymore, Scolby. The roof is still collapsing above us.
Oh God!
You haven't figured out the puzzle. But you now have a red key.
I'm going to leap again to the next door with these guys over my shoulder.
Where are you landing?
No, I'm sprinting.
Oh, you've dismounted me?
Oh yeah, certainly.
Where are you going?
I'm sprinting like this. 1.
I'm gonna need you to make a dex save.
Okay.
Wait, is there a door there? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
14.
You feel another ting as you run through the door, and another goes through the room, hitting you guys with another fairy fire.
So it's just re-upped.
Yeah.
Same shit.
oh, okay.
Well,
Where are you going?
As fast as my dwarf legs will take me. 1, 2, 3.
On the red one, I'm gonna need to make a dex save.
you like how we didn't even attempt to figure out what the hell to get through this room.
Who's coming with me?
I'll go with you.
I'm.
You have the red key?
I have it.
Yeah, he's got it.
We'll follow then.
What is
You-
this? A
yeah.
dex save?
As the
14
dart
again.
right behind your head.
Can you
As you
go
manage to get through.
diagonal here
Let
instead?
me see.
Sure.
Yeah.
Pull my fucking. Actually, I don't
Nothing.
have
You guys
hair.
are able to get through it.
And then here?
Yep, you guys are able to get through it.
Okay.
With that pathway.
Another dex save to get through the
Mhm.
axe swinging slasher.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking fuck.
What?
How much?
Never mind.
9.
As you're bursting
I
through, not a
guidance
care in
you.
the world, just super focused on getting to where you were getting to. It again clips you in the back for a
I'm gonna slide on my
5
knees.
slashing.
I'm gonna skid my knees.
Wait,
Dex
what's
save and
dex-
dex save for both of you.
Okay.
As you guys are running through the. Wait,
Am I
are you
still
on his
holding?
back?
Yeah.
Oh, then just you.
Can I assist?
Sure. You can
He gives me the guidance.
Yeah.
Well, roll up first a strength save to see how well you can like hold on to him, and then if that goes well, you can cast guidance.
Okay, so strength
What's- what am
save
I
is
adding?
8.
No, you dex save.
Okay,
Athletics?
Just a strength save. for
Okay.
you.
that's it's a 6
Yeah.
14.
Okay.
plus guidance.
You're with the 14. You're able to concentrate enough to cast guidance on him. So
Okay.
what'd you get plus the guidance?
Wait, I'm sorry.
8 plus what?
Wait,
Plus 3?
So
so
11.
it's 6, say 9.
With the 9, you guys both are gonna get clipped by this axe as it passes by you. Both of you taking 3 damage of slashing.
That's nothing.
Dude, my
And then,
perfect run.
Alright, where are you going, Durin?
Right back through this door.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do a hard. There's no more like environmental
Mm-mm.
shit, so I'm just gonna
He's just
hard
Well,
sprint.
booking it. Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
you're in
going.
my.
I'm
Yeah.
hard sprinting to the moon. Room.
Okay. Yeah, you're in the moon room. It's dark. You have the red key.
Wait, what do you,
Like the braziers.
They light up, and then the blue glowing of the moon fades, and the whirring sound from the chest stops. It unlocks. And as you lift up this red chest, you are met with. 1 second, let me just find the notes. There's a lot of shit written in here. Huh.
Doing this.
You are met with a beautiful aquamarine blue gem in the shape of a moon, of a crescent moon.
Durin! Durin!
You look up,
Let me
and
down!
the ceiling
Let me
in this room
down!
is still coming down.
Durin!
You kind of get the sense that the whole dungeon is slowly compressing.
Durin, listen to me. Listen to your son.
It's
Do
now
not
gone down a
fall.
good like 6 inches. Doorways are gonna start getting pretty hard to pass through.
I'm holding onto the crescent.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna. Are you?
I'm arms around your neck. I'm like, don't let it corrupt you.
Let me see.
Ouch.
What are you even rolling for?
This is for myself.
Yeah, let me actually. I'm gonna make a.
You hear a and the whole ceiling comes down and kills you all. Roll new fucking characters.
I'm making a hidden check. Okay, we're good.
What are you doing? He's fucking
Can I
crying.
whisper?
Sure, whisper to me.
I don't want to come behind me.
There's nothing to even see back here. What? What do you want from me?
I
could hear what he's saying.
Do what you want.
Rolled a 4. plus
Keep in mind,
6.
it's 11:35.
I rolled a 10.
Okay.
Yes or no?
No.
No?
You, with a 10, you're able to hold on to your consciousness.
What the fuck? You're trying to pass out?
Well,
Alright, I'll fucking throw him over my shoulder.
No, I massage your chest hair.
get away from me!
I'm gonna grab both of these guys by the legs and throw them over my shoulder.
It's mine!
I'm
Okay, what are
upside
you
down
doing?
trying
What
to
are you
wrestle
doing?
the moon.
I'm running all the way back to here.
You're gonna have to make a dex save for the slash.
Yeah,
Wait, where are you going?
There's a door right here we haven't
No,
explored.
we need to drop
Okay.
off the moon.
What are you doing?
Going through the fucking.
Okay, so what are you
And then I put them on the ground on their heads.
It's mine!
No, it's not!
This
It's
is
gonna
mine!
tear you apart!
Dude, I might just fucking knock him
Alright, so
out.
what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
This is a fool's errand!
What are you doing?
Just
Can I catch it?
I'll give it to Colby.
Okay, Kobe, what are you doing with the fucking moon?
Lift me, Scobie!
I lift him up by the
Okay.
bottom.
Where are you putting it?
Drop it in the moon.
In the moon,
slot, yeah,
in the bowl underneath the hand?
Yeah.
As you put the moon gem into the metal bowl, the arm that's sitting out kind of hinges at the shoulder, dropping down a few inches. Following that arm, the moon symbol below the actual hand, the one that's on the statue, sinks down a couple feet into the pedestal, revealing a half of a key.
Half of a key.
The half of a key?
Half of a key.
Half of a key. Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay,
Back to the freezer.
The treasure should have been mine.
where are you going?
To the freezer.
Dude, do not forget about
How long would it take
set
me
a
to break
timer.
through this wall?
A long time. Roll in and touch the stone and make a fucking stone history stone work.
17.
Yeah,
Oh.
you feel that it's extremely well made, very thick stone. It would probably take you multiple hours
This
to
will take me
break through it.
multiple hours to break through. I think we need to run back around.
Yeah, you probably should run back around.
Fuck the drow.
Yeah, fuck the drow.
Okay, how many dex saves am I
Dex
gonna do?
save. You haven't stopped the fucking swinging axes.
You go
so make a dex save.
Here,
One.
here, and here.
Wait, what?
One
So you
dex
just need to
save.
make one.
I'm following him.
2?
You're gonna take. You're gonna take
Can I inspire
2
him?
slashing damage.
Oh, yeah. And then
No.
It's for what?
and then
It worked one time.
and then
You still have advantage, by the way.
and then
Inspiration.
if I go this route.
Yes.
No,
No,
You
no.
go boom,
Yes.
boom, boom.
Correct.
Yeah.
If you touch the other one you wanted to touch, you're gonna have to make another dex save.
Okay, then I'll go that route.
Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
And then we're all running that route, right?
Yeah, make a
So-
dex
so
save,
guys
you
are gonna
two,
run it
for
like-
passing
like
the
one
I'm
slashing
on
axes.
Scobie. I
Yeah, he's
trust
on my
him.
back.
What do you got?
17
You're
plus
fine.
4. Okay.
Come on, Scobie, we gotta get out of here. The ceiling is collapsing on us.
I'm kind of just bunny hopping. from
Wait, can I
tile
make a
to tile.
perception check in this room? Is there
Yeah.
anything else here?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
You guys haven't done that at all when you're.
It's
in
not
here.
necessary. That's the thing.
That's a 12.
You're
Ah.
able to. With a 12, it's pretty hard to tell. You see a lot of rubble.
Okay.
You are not even really
I
sure
got a
because
6
you
on
weren't
my
looking
math.
around when the first couple pulses came through. You're not even really sure
Do
what
you
that
want to
came
try?
from.
Okay.
Do I want to try?
Yeah.
Do you want to try?
Is there?
I'll
I mean,
try.
I can see like
Yeah,
a feature
but
right
you
here.
can, but Quilby cannot.
Okay.
I'll look for the feature. It's
look.
certainly made of stone.
Maybe.
Can you check to see? Oh my god!
It's wait, if it's
No.
is it perception?
Yeah.
11.
Yeah. You don't. You see a bunch of rubble. You're not even really sure where the pulse of
I
energy
might
came
just
from.
run and crash into it.
All right, where are you guys going?
Wait. Okay. Here's my narrative reasoning. I say, we've just been hit with fairy fire, which makes it easier for us to get hit. And the next room is obviously the boss battle.
Is it?
There's a big skull on it and the exit. So
But there's skulls and other things too.
yeah, but we killed those guys
So how do you know this is the boss battle?
because all the
Goldie, who are you talking to?
I don't know, man. I'm losing my shit.
Goldie, you gotta snap out of
All
it.
right, where are you going?
The blue light is still in this room,
Well, you guys are still lit with blue. You've
but
been
is
lit
there
the whole
is there
time.
blue light in this room?
No, actively not.
Okay,
It's like
are-
it was a single pulse that spread across the whole room, hitting
Okay.
you guys.
And we've there's can I just like
happens
look
twice
at the
now.
ground to find a
You
tripwire?
certainly can. Roll
Okay.
perception for me.
Like between us and the
And because
door.
you're looking for something very specifically, roll with advantage.
No.
Okay, that's a 17.
Yeah, there's a tripwire right in front of the door.
Okay.
Alright, I'll pick him up.
Let me go. Let me go.
I set him down in the last triple.
Okay,
You knew there was a
actually,
tripwire and then
I
just, like,
saw
put
it,
him right
and
on.
then I put him down.
Alright, what do you want to do?
I
Think about the last 2 times the tripwire went off and what happened.
The last time I did it,
If we get hit by anything, it does advantage.
It won't matter.
You guys will survive no matter what.
We have plot armor.
Yeah, obviously.
Sure.
I have
Sure
this
you do.
dispel magic, but as a second or
you
third
can
level
keep it in
spell.
vertical.
So maybe I can choose one of us to not get fucked.
Dude, that's gonna star you.
Okay. I get off Scolby and I
Here we go.
flip the tripwire.
All right, yeah. A pulse of blue energy.
Okay, is the tripwire still there?
Oh my god.
No, it's gone.
Okay.
All the tripwires are gone. Now you triggered them.
I walk over to Scolby and I put my hand on him and I say, "Be afflicted by this vile curse no longer," as I cast dispel magic on him.
Okay. Yeah. The blue light emanating from him vanishes
told him.
in like a bunch of little particles that fall off.
Okay, cool.
Where's Pocket Board?
Oh shit. Yeah. Where is Pocket Board?
It's
Thank
such
you.
a good product. We should all be using Pocket Board.
Yeah.
Should always have
If
it on.
only there was something that could actually give us cool music
Oh, I
and
lost.
sound effects.
Oh, I think this might have died.
Oh.
It might have.
See, this speaker
You can
dies, but
charge
Pocket
it.
Board
Want to
goes
use your
on.
phone, maybe?
You could plug it
Yeah,
into
yeah.
there.
I could.
Oh, where can you plug it? Plug it through me.
Is it? It's a.
I have a charger. It's a USB-C.
Okay, that's perfect.
Grab that.
Yeah, but this goes.
Oh,
I changed up the music.
That's iPhone. Is it?
No, C to C.
Oh, C.
I swapped up the music for you guys since you're close to the end.
Okay.
We're not on Pocket Board. Very
You're
convenient.
still on Pocket Board, but you're in a different. You're in a different.
Pocket.
A different pocket actually. Instead of what the fuck is it called? Corridors. You're now in Dungeon Lair.
Oh, it's later.
Okay.
There's definitely layers to this dungeon.
All right. Are you gonna go through?
We're busted. I will look
Alright.
for Kevin.
For the big unveil.
Can you strip your tortillas from me, Alex?
Dude, how crazy would it be if I brought over the bag and I was holding it like this and I was like, go on, reach inside. There's a hole in
There's
the
a window.
Oh shit! So I gotta do it like this.
No, that's where you put it in.
Oh, okay. You get low enough and you can just clearly see my penis in the bag. Go on, have some.
Ooh.
Dude, I wrote something about this last room and I can't find it. So whatever.
Alright, let's
It's
open.
probably not
I'm
important.
opening the last one.
Yeah. Open it up.
Well, let's go.
You want me to go in first?
Oh, I wrote it on my little map notes. I see
What the
it.
fuck?
You open it up.
Woo!
Who's opening the door?
Me.
Did he have the no fairy fire?
Yes.
Okay, actually, I have a fairy fire tag. So for you two, put those on.
I wish I had a single rage left.
You don't regain from short rest? Damn.
I need you to make a deck save.
Yeah, wait, I'll succeed.
Certainly.
Can
got good
you squeeze my butt cheeks?
Can I inspire?
I don't think he would really notice.
Yeah.
Well, every time we've walked into a room, it's been dangerous.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, I got a
What'd you roll?
I got a 10.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Well, lucky for you. As you walk through the door, you kind of like, as a burst of arcane energy flies past your head, and poof, like slams into the wall behind you, and standing in front of you is a drow mage,
Ah, yes.
holding up a scepter.
Oh,
At the top of it, a floating in place, somehow following like the tip of its staff, a sunstone.
Can I look around the room a little bit and see what kind of amenities this room has got?
It's an empty room. There's a drow that's attacking you.
Now what the hell are you doing in this empty room
I'm
in
gonna
the
need you to
back
roll
of a
initiation
dungeon?
for me.
What is
You're getting initiated into his club.
I'm gonna need you to
what
roll
a weird
initiation for me.
thing to do as you're sitting in this
Who
room?
has this? Who has the slurs.pdf?
How is this man entertaining himself?
Just look it up. It's on Reddit.
What a fucking...
Reddit.
Is
Yeah,
he just
yeah.
raw dogging consciousness in his back room alone?
Roll fucking initiation. I'm gonna -5 to all of your guys'
Hold on.
initiation.
11.
13.
Oh, hell yeah. 13.
What did you roll? Durin?
11.
13. I'm first.
No, that's rounds.
Oh,
Well, I'm first before you.
I got it. This is my character sheet.
Slurs.
This is all I need.
Look, right here. That's it. This is literally it. That's all I need.
leaf blower for air ganassi.
What's he?
Oh yeah.
A bullywug.
Bullywug.
They might not have bullywug in there. Maybe you can just look up a generic list of like slurs for frogs and toads.
Do you see? What's
Not
going on?
unrelated to D&D.
You guys see as he takes his
What do
staff, circles it above his head, and the energy from the sunstone starts sparkling down on him as he slams it down on the ground, and his image starts to shift and kind of shake and separate apart from himself as multiple images of him appear, but all kind of slightly offset from each other.
Okay.
And then he's gonna go ahead and make. I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Kevin. Oh, first of all, sorry, before that. Does a 19 hits you, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna see as he points his staff to you and launches another blast of red arcane energy for
-1. I'm not very wise.
16 psychic damage,
Bitch.
and I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I rolled a 15 wisdom save.
With a 15, you feel yourself, your muscles start to tighten up as you become frozen in place.
Bitch.
With a
Where are you standing? Through the doorway?
Yeah, in the doorway.
as a hold person spell takes you.
Oh shit.
Fuck, bitch. Guys,
Yeah.
I am half HP instantly.
That takes you to your
You
turn,
just
Scolby.
step-
That takes you to your turn. You're incapacitated, or sorry, you're petrified, so you can't move or take actions, but you can make another wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn to try and release the whole person.
I had to beat a 15 for sure over, yeah, at least a 16.
Uh-huh.
Back and shoes will support me with a -1. All right, who's up?
You.
Ah.
I need you to make another saving throw.
9.
You still feel the muscles tightening up a little more. It's gonna go to Quilby.
Okay. I'm going to, from outside the room, I'm just gonna say, oh fuck, man, okay. And then I'm going to hold up my twig of mistletoe, and I'm going to, with blinding light and intense heat, I'm going to burst into a being of pure light as I say, form of the chalice! And if there were any, there's a beautiful golden silk spun tunic that builds upon my body, and it blasts off of me.
So you went from naked to dressed to back to naked.
As star armor forms, pauldrons, a helmet, huge spiked pauldrons on my shoulders, but nothing below that.
Correct.
As I hold out my wand and I cast. I look to Scolby and I say, Scolby, you must persist. We're gonna get fucked if we go into this room, man. And I'm going to cast Healing Word as a second level spell.
Okay.
4 healing.
Now just wait, dude. This is about to go fucking crazy.
How many spell slots you got on you?
I'm like pretty much full with the short rest. Okay, so
You reset on a short rest?
yeah,
Yeah, that
not
was
all of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was long rest.
1d4. So I'm casting it as a second level, so you get an extra d4. Yeah. So you will return 5. So 12 plus. Okay, so you're gonna get 17 health points.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm pretty sure.
That's one. Oh, that's one more health point than when I walked into the room.
Yeah. Is that it for your turn, Quilby? Remember, you have the other wand.
Oh yeah, dude.
This whole time you've been using your fucking mistletoe. You have the wand of the woods, man.
I'm
Okay.
I'm waiting
Just
for
making
it.
sure.
Broom bristle.
That takes us to. Are you done with your turn, Quilby?
Oh, sorry. You get 17 plus 4, so 21. 21 hit points. Add another 4. Yeah, I'll just end my turn there.
Wow, that's a lot of health.
That was my bonus action plus
I'm almost
an
full.
action.
Alright.
I'll just
Chalice.
like hold my hand around the fucking.
Around his cock.
What look like? Is it a pine needle?
It's literally a little fucking like bent twig with a little sprig of mistletoe growing off of it.
Alright, what's he gonna do?
I'm gonna pull out my my war axe, and I'm gonna charge past Scolby's frozen body,
Watch
taking
it.
all my movement to go right here.
Okay.
As I yell, "Come at me, you fucking filth-skin chimney sweep!"
Oh my
And I'm
god.
gonna take a fucking big ass swing at him.
Yeah, roll an attack, man. Holy shit.
A 14.
That hits.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a maelstrom attack to do an elemental strike, so it's gonna do an extra 1d4 bonus.
Yep.
Bludgeoning. Wait. 10. 7 plus 3 is 10. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to put my sentry totem.
Sentry totem?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or not the sentry totem.
Fire?
Searing totem.
Searing totem? Yeah, okay.
In the corner right here.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do another blast.
Yeah, go for it.
Fucking 13.
I should have.
That still hits.
That hits.
Yeah. He's not very well armored. You look at him and he's just wearing like robes.
Oh yeah. 6. 13 damage.
Alright, yeah. That 13?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty good.
He's looking kind of fucked already. It's back up to the top now with the mage. He's gonna scream.
any more
I'll never let you reach Goldor. As he
Ash
The mini
face.
boss?
What the fuck is Goldor?
as he's
I
going
heard
to
gold.
cast
Is there another Thor in here?
Phantasmal Force. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
No
What do you
problem.
think would have happened if we fell down that hole?
This one? We said we could see the bottom. We just have to climb out.
It was 40 feet.
10. Fuck.
With a 10, you blink all of a sudden, and you feel like you're no longer in this room fighting a mage, but instead you're at the bottom of a thick, murky marsh, unable to swim up. All of a sudden, the disgustingly brown water fills your lungs,
Easy does it with that.
and you're gonna take
Why couldn't Scolby get that?
3 points
He'd be like,
of psychic damage.
Yeah, I feel like going back home.
Let me out of here, you filth-skin marker.
And then, so go ahead and put magical effects
Is that on the list?
Yeah, he's on the list.
That sounds so
And then he's gonna
fucking
take another arcane blast at you as he backs up one into the corner,
scary. What the hell, man?
and it's barely gonna hit. It's a 19. As he does 15 points of psychic.
Did
All right, sorry for low.
We're almost done.
Taking the damage, you can make another Wisdom saving throw.
19 minus 1.
You're able to the stone-like layer on your skin cracks and shatters as you feel the hold person effect alleviate. Oh, I killed him.
I'm back down. I'm back hurt again. Clearly.
All right, that brings us to you, Scolby.
I rush him,
Yeah.
swinging twice. 16 plus
Hits.
7. 8 plus 7.
Hits.
1 plus.
Oh wait, I need you to roll with disadvantage. I apologize.
For both of those?
He has 3 images of himself kind of overlaid.
Okay, so do you want to just count those 2 rolls as
Yeah,
1?
that's fine.
And 16,
Yeah.
I roll a 1.
All right, so one of them's gonna hit, but as you're swinging through him, one of those 2 images is gonna fade away as you swing straight across, going straight through one of the images and into his side as he winces in pain. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, 5 bludgeoning and 3 radiant.
Okay. He's like, ah! As it goes to Colby.
Okay. I'm going to hold my sprig of mistletoe around the side. I'm
Sure.
gonna cast Summon Beast as a 3rd level spell.
Okay. What beast are you gonna summon?
I'm gonna have it manifest as a. I'm gonna have it manifest as the bear.
Sure. Wait,
I'm
what's
gonna-
the R? Can you manifest?
It's like its own thing. It's just a bestial spirit.
Oh, okay.
It's classified as a small beast, so it'll just be a small bear.
Okay, it's a bear cub.
Yeah. It has 35 hit points,
Okay.
which I'll keep track of.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it'll go directly after me.
A little nervous for you guys.
And yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to cast that, and then I'm also going to cast as a bonus action Healing Word again on Skolby.
Okay.
A level 2?
No, just at level 1.
Okay, cool.
So you're going to get 9.
You like the Phantasmal Forest? It's a pretty cool spell.
I don't even know what's happening.
He can send you anywhere. He can make you think you're anywhere.
You're
So
going
right
to
now you feel like you're at the bottom
regain
of a
22 hit
marsh,
points.
Like a swamp.
Holy shit.
Breathing
Yeah.
in the disgusting water.
And I'm gonna hang
before.
out. I'm gonna hang
Okay.
out here, behind my
That brings
wall.
us to Durin. I
Oh,
need
wait,
you to
I'm
make
full
another wisdom
HP.
saving.
No, my bestial spirit goes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
It is going to. Also, all of y'all as. Oh, the beast has advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the beast's allies is within 5 feet
Okay.
of the creature.
But it's also gonna have disadvantage because of its displacement effect, so it's just gonna be a straight roll.
Okay.
But if it hits, it will get rid of the displacement effect.
Cool. Okay. So it's going to roll to hit. It can make
Ardo's assholes really eyeing me down.
equal to half this. Okay, so it can make 1 attack.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. So that's 14 to hit,
That'll hit.
and it'll do.
And his displacement
Nice.
fades away.
And it's gonna do 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that is really a significant difference. He's looking pretty fucked up now.
The star bear is just swiping.
Yeah, he's looking like he's at his last leg. Durin, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw for me.
19.
With a 19, you feel yourself like you shake off the thought of being in that marsh and return back to where you are, back in your natural state. I'll take that magical effect. Thank you.
Mhm.
Go ahead and make a perception check, Ray, before you take your turn for me, Durin. Are you writing on drow slurs?
Huh? 10.
Alright, because you're already aware of it, you can still see pieces of that ceiling still coming down. At this point, it's reached like the top of the doorways.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and Quilby, make an Arcana check. Since you're proficient in Arcana, this would really only affect you.
Okay. That's a 23.
Okay, especially since you've studied the map, and the map shows an exit, you can tell that there is a hidden door in this room.
Oh.
And it's hidden by an enchantment that has to do with your... It's right here. That has to do with your... with the puzzle going on about this dungeon.
Okay. I think I have a good idea of what that's all about.
Okay. So Durin, you're up. What are you still writing down drow slurs? What the fuck?
That's a lot of them.
Take your
Alright.
fucking turn, man.
I'm gonna do an attack with my sentry totem.
Oh, here, I'm
Be-
going to,
Be careful with those.
My searing totem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone already?
No, it's.
Is this the PDF
Oh,
thing that
mini.
fucking 80?
Slurs
the
dot
fucking
PDF?
the Gen Xer?
19.
That'll hit.
2d8. That's 4.
Tree
9.
fucker.
How do you want to do this?
Wait. I have another spell I want to cast.
Okay.
Whoa.
I don't want to kill
He's
him.
gonna unleash all of his drow
His
slurs.
He's
Oh,
hold
absolutely.
person and walk up and
You
just.
better watch out.
Say
No,
everything.
I
at
have a
once.
lot. I'm waiting for this turn to really
Okay.
bust.
Yeah,
Dude.
do your thing,
I'm-
man, if that's what you want to do.
I have a spell that I really, really want to use.
I'm happy for you, Durin.
Yeah, I mean...
Look at him, he's a kid in a candy
I
store
know,
right
he's
now.
just so
whatever
giddy.
you want.
I-
Make it quick.
I have a 3rd level spell.
As a legendary
Uh-huh.
action, I'm gonna move my bestial spirit so he can get close in this drow's face.
That's not how that
I'm gonna take an
Uh,
action to step
I'm
back.
gonna- No, or you can leave this guy wherever you want. Like,
Okay, I'll
you
keep it
leave
there.
him
Then. I'll keep it
After
there.
after the 2 things go off, I'm gonna go stand right there.
Uh-huh.
And because he's in the corner,
Sorry?
all right,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast this spell, 3rd level spell
Mm-hmm.
that I just got from turning level 5,
Yeah.
called Earthen Spike.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna put my hand on the ground, and I'm gonna yell, You dude drinking, moss licking, mushroom dancing, spider fucking chimney sweeping, ash choking, fey fucking underscum mongrel! As this stalagmite just bursts from beneath it, and
You got to bleep that out.
absolutely, it just fucking, and then I just,
He said the
and a huge stalagmite just bursts through the ground.
Holy
And
shit.
it fucking impales him and straight into the ceiling, and then the
Yeah.
sentry told him,
Sure, that
he has a fucking huge
is exactly what
another
happened.
7,
You spear him.
15,
You spear him from tail
22.
to tip.
Bro.
27, 31, 35 points of damage. On
That
top
is
of the
almost as
13.
much as his total health pool.
Why didn't you just do that in the beginning?
And I stab him. I impale him straight into the
Yeah.
ceiling. But I then, you and your beastful spirit need to make a dexterity save.
Honestly, that's
Because they
fine.
just fucking get everything within
I'll
5 feet
succeed.
gets blasted away.
16 plus. Wait, what's the check?
That's
14.
safe.
14.
Alright.
It's 4.
Yeah, your
Sorry,
bear's
buddy.
gone.
It's
man.
okay.
Well, it takes half damage.
How much?
It's like 18 or something. What was it? 34?
35.
35? Yeah, so 18 points.
Yeah, it's dead.
Fuck!
That's okay.
These dirty underscum knife ears.
Alright, so you kill it. Its staff falls to the ground. The little
Really
sunstone.
bad
That's a good end of the episode.
The sunstone pops off. And you guys have beaten this drow mage. You have the sunstone. You can see parts of the ceiling kind of crushing and trying to go, still slowly falling down, even through your earthen spike.
It doesn't work as a pillar. Oh, we'd have
I
to
mean,
take
in
that
this
shit.
area, it's slowing it down a little bit, but you still see the other corners still slowly coming. You have the sunstone now. What do you want to do? You're gonna book it back. You're able to make it through. You guys know the path now. You're able to make it through to the pedestal. Let's say without issue.
What if I just bleep the whole fucking thing?
You should. You really should. And then leave it
should've
when I
gotten a
said he said
close-up.
the N word.
Now I have to bleep that out too. I hate you. You're making work for me.
And then what are you gonna do with the sunstone?
Put it in the sun fucking thing.
So you put it into the metal bowl.
This
The
thing
arm
is
on the
5
right
hours, bro.
falls down, and then all of a sudden the sun image in the top pedestal slowly sinks into the ground, revealing the other half of the key.
Ooh.
Who's gonna grab it?
I have the other half, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
As you take it and you touch them together, they like magnetize together, and you see like a flash of arcane energy as they fuse into a solid key.
No.
I'm gonna grab him by the nape of his neck. Yes.
Let's go. Yeah, we run back.
Okay. Back to which room? Where the drow died?
Where the drow just got humiliated.
All right. You see a door has now appeared into the wall, and there's a keyhole.
Let's get out of this bitch.
You
Alright,
put it in.
Unlock it, yeah.
As putting it in, the door doesn't open, but instead a huge flash of silver light as you guys are transported from your space. Can you
You
clear
hit
this?
it with so much eloquence.
Yeah, you hit it pretty well.
Oh, yeah, that's yours.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Gold
Dude,
door?
Minecraft lava.
This is the.
No, this is where we get. This is where like we're gonna get all of our loot, and we'll be done.
Can you guys put yourselves at the very bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, bitch.
This is where I was gonna.
Exiting this dungeon, you're met with a silver and orange light, both radiant and beautiful. Ahead of you is a large,
my crown?
empty worship chamber.
But yeah.
Entering the church, you see you can see intricate columns made out of pure iron and burnt orange glass that extend up at least 30 to 40 feet into a vaulted dome ceiling. The floors and walls are made of a once smooth cut stone, now a slightly rough cobbled brick with thin metal inlays in between the grout joints, and mounted high in the walls are beautiful orange, red, and yellow stained glass windows. You notice there's no torches, but in a few areas along the floor there are deepened pits straight into the ground with flames flickering out which illuminate the space in dancing orange lights. Along the sides of this chamber are two individuals. One is right here. It's a little hard to see the tiles in this space because of the background. One's here and one's there. one on each side wearing long, dark gray robes and cloaks that cover their faces and most of their bodies. You can tell, looking at the bits of their hands and feet that are exposed, they're wearing thick scale mail. Their posture is stoic, unmoving like statues, their arms out in front of them, resting on the pommel of a longsword that is pointed into the stone below their feet, where you imagine their eyes to be, up where the robes are. Instead, you can barely make out light orange glowing orbs of light behind the draped down robe. 1 second and I will show you what they look like.
I was not expecting another fight.
Yeah, I kind of blew all my good shit before.
I just used the 3rd level spell.
They kind of look like this,
Oh,
but
hell yeah.
behind their
Oh,
robes are like
probably cool.
like little orange lights.
Okay.
Let me make it back up to where I was. Exiting.
Is the fire actual fire, or is it some dark fire? Some magical
It looks
fire?
like actual fire for the most part of what you can see.
Okay.
And then, 1 second, there's a couple things here. Quelby, make a history check and add your arcana on top of it, just like what we did before with the
Sweet.
fairy fire.
Okay.
Durin, I need you to make a perception check.
Nat 20.
That's perfect.
All I'm gonna say is I'm at
13.
13.
Yeah.
Alright, you get a sense that something magical is affecting their vision, which allows them to see through darkness and magical darkness. In addition, you get the sense that their eyes are tracking everything going on, but you're not really quite sure of what the origin of that magic enchantment is. Durin, with your high perception check, you realize that the longswords they're wielding have more going on than meets the eye. Being an expert blacksmith, weaponry and armor tends to catch your attention more than others, and you catch a glimpse of tiny black wisps of fire on the edges of their sword. You aren't entirely sure of the enchantment, but it gives you an eerie, creeping sense of familiarity.
They're probably trapped.
These cloaked individuals aren't moving from their sturdy positions, but their heads perfectly trained on you guys, watching your every move. Scolby, I need you to roll an insight check.
6.
Even with the flowing waters of your wet log, the heat in here is almost suffocating, drying the outside layers of your amphibious skin. In the stress of the moment, your experience as a fighter triggers an almost primal instinct within you, warning you not to get close to those two on the outside.
Well, then we won't.
Across the chamber, however, is a stepped-up altar, and floating above it is a humanoid figure. That is, their features are shrouded in a simple gray robe. On the edges of the robe, there's very intricate silver embroidery at the ends, around the rim of the hood, along the sleeves, and down the front, and around the opening at the base. But no feet are present. It's just floating there, about 10, 15 feet up. You aren't quite sure what's holding it aloft, but it remains motionless, floating in space. There's not even like wind blowing parts of the robe. It's almost as if whatever that entity is doing is just standing on the air itself. Behind that floating robed figure, like up here, is an intricate tablet of stone and iron artwork. Mounted high up on the temple's imposing stone walls, this masterfully carved tablet depicts an archdevil in a moment of profound dominion. The Lord of Iron stands with his impenetrable fortress, his towering figure draped in flowing barbed robes that shimmer with the suggestion of an infernal heat. One hand grasps a massive iron scepter etched with runes of unbreakable pacts, while the other gestures towards an assembly of kneeling devils and mortals alike, their expressions a mixture of fear and reverence. Behind him, the grand gates of a fortress-like city stretch open, revealing endless forges blazing with power, a symbol of his indomitable will. Above, jagged clouds part to illuminate the Lord of Iron's crown of infernal brilliance, a beacon of cunning and authority. The intricate detailing of the stonework captures every fold in his garment, and with sharp intensity of his gaze, inspiring worshippers to strive for unyielding strength, shrewd wisdom, and unwavering loyalty.
Holy shit.
You hear a voice pierce the silence, its origin unknown, but you hear it in your head. Welcome, children, to one of my many places of worship. You've done well to reach this far. However, defeat or subdue this temple's champion Guldur, and I will answer 3 questions, and then send you back to the surface. As the sentence completes, that floating figure erupts in a ball of gray flames, And in that flash of light, another figure appears in its place, dropping to the floor. You see, standing tall, a well-built but slender man of some elven lineage. His skin pale white with undertones of purplish blue. His eyes and hair white as snow. He's wielding some very dark black plate armor. On his left arm is a shield-like gauntlet that wraps around and then comes to a point. And in his right arm, a huge hammer with 3 crystals embedded on its face. And the crystals are glowing orange and flickering like the fires around you. He turns to address you and angrily shouts, "Dorn is too kind to allow you this mercy. I will put you down like the scum you are here." And he spits onto the ground. You see him blink really hard and intentionally. And his pale, cold eyes start to fill with black liquid pouring from his eyelids until they're completely covered in black.
You think this guy's bad?
I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative.
He's a bad bitch.
I think you might be a bad man.
Are we doing this right now?
Yeah.
All right, bitch.
Okay.
This is gonna be a long fight.
What did he say his name was?
Guldor. Guldor.
Let me put the camera in the freezer real quick.
Can I put on
Say
crazy lighting?
Dawn.
Dawn?
Dawn. D-A-W-N.
Is that the Iron God?
Yeah, I don't know, guys.
GoPro's chugging.
Yeah.
Fuck. This is gonna be a little rough. I have to keep flipping back and forth between
Guldor.
stats. Guldor. G-U-L-D-O-R.
And then Dawn?
Dawn. D-A-W-N. Although you're not sure who
Roll
Dawn
initiative?
is. Yep, initiative, please.
But
I got a 5.
Guldor's the Iron Champion.
Guldor is the champion that is currently fighting.
Yay, 20.
Not one.
That's rough, buddy.
That busted my load.
Yeah, you did. That's why I was like, are you sure you want to use this year? And you're like, yes.
Certainly. I have another one.
What's going on?
Dude, I'm just kind of setting the tone a little bit.
Could you set it to the flickering red?
Okay.
It's gonna be shit for the cameras, but whatever. Fuck the cameras.
It is gonna be dark.
Alright, let me get back up to the fight notes.
What if I try this?
And then I will ask you for your initiative rolls in 1 second.
That's pretty badass.
That's good.
I rolled a 5.
It feels like
I said 1 second!
It's called volcanic.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Cool.
Okay, anything higher than 17?
Speaking of volcanic.
17. Anything higher than 17 for initiative? No?
5.
No? Andy, initiative?
20.
20!
I got a dirty 20.
Wow.
Alright,
Waste
Wade,
of a
you're gonna
20.
be up
Little
first.
man. Little man takes the first step.
Following him is Guldor. Following that, you rolled a 1, right? You're gonna be last. And then Scolby.
Why can't the wet log have a ranged attack?
You're a barbarian. Throw it if you want to.
You can squirt water out of it.
Alright, Andy. You're up first. You do still have fairy fire above your endurance.
Okay.
Your bear's alright?
No. They fucking
I
died.
didn't think so.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright.
Fuck.
No sweat. Blah, 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 blah.
I hope you like this map. This one took me way less time than the last one.
What'd you use?
I have a PDF editor that I use
Minecraft
for work that is
texture?
basically like AutoCAD, and I drew out like every element you see, like the thickness of every wall is individual lines and then
Oh.
hatches.
Have you ever used Dungeon Scroll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just kind of like this better because I've got more control of the textures and colors.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to
know this
use.
is really good.
I'm going to cast Healing Word as a first level
Yeah.
on. Are you low?
I'm full health.
I definitely took some damage at some
Should save
point.
it if it's
Yeah,
possible.
I have enough.
Okay.
I'm at 33.
Okay, cool.
Gosh, should I jump over
I'll
the
hang on to it
magma?
then.
You can try.
I feel like it's either that or tussle with those other guys.
What are these?
Those are the columns, the intricate columns made out of pure iron and,
Oh,
and orange glass.
Well, I'm going
So
to.
like the orange parts are glass that you can see through, but these like little bits on the outside are like perfectly square iron bars that go straight up into the ceiling.
Sick.
So you're taking cover behind the column.
Yeah, I'm taking cover, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
as a first level.
Range is like 60 feet, right?
Range is 120 feet.
It's gonna, yeah, that's plenty.
Great. So I'm going to roll to hit. I'm also. I think I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Go for it. You have it.
Yep.
We'll see what the first one is first before you use it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, you can always do it after.
That is a 13.
Do you want to use your inspiration? I'm not gonna tell you if it hits or not.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
It sounds like it won't.
Yeah.
He has a lot of armor.
It's true.
He has some thick.
That's a 18 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay.
Really?
And now it's going to take. Just a moment.
I'm gonna give it a
Spellcasters.
I'm gonna give it. Andy, for your sake, I'm gonna give it a fairy fire effect since guiding bolt gives advantage on the next attack against it, so your next turn.
Nice. Okay. Then
Damn!
it's going to take.
What level are you casting this shit?
This is first level.
First level's
Yeah.
46. Jesus Christ.
About it. I mean.
Oh no.
How
Uh,
much? Roll 1 on everything?
9.
I hate you.
Yeah, 9 points of damage.
Okay.
But it does have. Wait. The next attack roll made against the target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Correct.
So that's anybody.
Anybody.
Okay. Hit it with something good,
Well,
and then I'll end my
Okay.
turn.
Let me count how many spaces this is.
it's about that time.
Because he's here. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's pretty far. 11, 12. To get to you guys? That would be a full dash.
60 feet.
60 feet.
Okay.
He's gonna walk just very casually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he's going to try to shoot you, Durin.
What?
Since you're like a fucking Christmas tree with a dark firebolt.
Fuck you. Yes, sick.
That's gonna be a crit.
Alright.
You'll be fine.
Fire and protect me.
We're going to
That's
speed up the combat sequence. with
9 fire
Speed up the.
and 12 necrotic.
Would be funny.
As he points his hammer directly towards you, a ball of fire starts emanating from the head of it, which quickly turns from this beautiful firing effect into black fire. And then he goes like this, almost like he's throwing his hammer, but the ball of fire shoots out like a fucking missile, hitting you square in the chest.
Feeling the dark flames that I felt before, I'm gonna use my reaction for absorb elements. and
You're
I'm-
gonna absorb the fire.
I'm gonna absorb the fire back into me. I'm gonna harness the
Great.
dark flames.
You're still gonna take the 12 necrotic,
That's fine.
but you'll avoid the 9 fire.
Damn, bitch.
And then, hitting you, there's a bit of a action surge that he feels, that rush of energy of blood being shed, as he slams his hammer to the ground. I think it's 30-foot radius. But this is only 20. Well, 20 won't be good enough.
Where are the sound effects?
This entire region becomes shrouded in complete black darkness. And you're not able to see through it.
Okay.
Except for me.
No. Do you have the ability to see through magical darkness?
You gave it to me.
I give you dark vision. It's very different.
He's just jerking my shit around.
Okay, that takes you to Scolby.
I go up and I swing twice at something.
Do you know where you're going to?
Which one, the left one or the right one, you guys think?
Well, okay. It hasn't moved since it's.
They are still just watching.
Well, no, Big Boy hasn't moved since he ended his turn.
Yeah,
so
he used his movement.
you can assume that he's still in the central point of that
You can try.
20-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to run over there,
Well, if I run in there, I'm not going to be able to see him.
yeah, you're still going to be attacking with disadvantage.
These guys are
Well, the
definitely...
very fire, we'd have to see. Technically, the fairy fire doesn't emit enough light to get through the magical darkness, but since it does provide a little bit of advantage with guiding bolt, I would give it up to like I don't know, it'd be like an average of a couple hits.
Okay.
Or it'd be like -5.
Well,
from
it's
a
not
normal
on me
hit.
anymore, right?
No, but this guy was lit up. That gave advantage on the next attack until his turn.
Mhm.
But because he's shrouded in magical darkness, you can't technically see that light. Wait, what level did you cast it at first?
First.
Okay. Roll a intelligence check. Just a straight intelligence.
4.
With a 4, you're not really sure like what could affect this darkness.
Okay.
Unfortunately. So it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going. Should I just run in there, you think?
Yeah, I mean, if you're attacking something you can't see, you get disadvantage. But with
I
since
would
you're
just give you a straight roll -5, since you would have advantage normally, but minus the darkness. And you kind of already know he's somewhere
Oh.
near the center.
okay. Wait, but regularly you would have disadvantage on hitting a creature you can't see.
Correct.
Okay.
Regularly you would, but because the guiding bolt effect is still active, I would give you like a. It's a little hard to see with
I
this
feel like it would
lighting.
cancel out.
It normally would, but the guiding bolt at level 1 isn't enough light.
Okay.
That's kind of what they.
I can get here.
Sure.
How much can you run?
40 feet.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I got an extra 10 feet from level 6.
Yeah.
So I
I
want to
thought that's
guess.
while you're raging. No, it's just all the time. You have an extra 10 feet.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Pretty sure.
Sure.
I get into this. Well, it changed my sheet to fucking.
Oh,
40
then yeah,
feet.
it's all the time. Bless you.
So I can swing at the center. I'm guessing he's
Sure.
right here.
Go ahead and roll, and then just subtract 5.
0.
Yeah.
You swing and a miss. You want to take your second hit?
Oh yeah. 20.
Crit?
Yeah.
All right. With a crit, even with the -5, you swing once, and you swing back again. Your eyes close since they don't help, and you find purchase on a
Let's
body
go.
part. Doesn't feel super solid, but it does feel like you definitely hit.
Cool.
Where's my D8?
And with that, the advantage is gone.
Was this it? How did I get
Oh
it?
yeah. Wait. With the wet lock, 2 plus 4 plus 4 radiant.
How much total?
6 bludgeon and 4 radiant.
And then it was a crit, so
Oh yeah. So 8 plus all that.
18.
Because you only add the twice on one roll, right?
you add the max of every roll that you are rolling for the attack.
Oh, okay.
So you're also
So-
adding a d6 radiant.
Right.
So I got a 4
So plus 14.
plus 6 and a 6 plus 8. Yes, 14. Great. Okay.
Damn, bitch.
Yeah, pretty solid. You definitely feel like ugh, like from the darkness.
2 crit fails and a success in the same turn.
Following that is Durin. You're up.
So, is there any semblance of where he is, or the guy?
Not really. No, you just see.
I got him here,
You
boys.
see a complete sphere of black energy. In fact, you can't even see or tell where Scobie is anymore.
Can I can hear him though. Just
I mean, yeah, you hear, and then you hear as something got hit. You hear like a, like you hear the clanging of wood on metal.
Okay. I was thinking for a long time what to do, and now I can't see him there. Shit.
Have you been making your deck saves at advantage? Because you should be. Because you have danger sense as a barbarian, I'm pretty sure.
At this level?
I think it's at level 1.
Oh.
Or level 3. It should say on his saves. It should say like below it, like advantage. Like up here, right here. Advantage on deck saves, as long as you aren't blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Cool.
Good to know.
Chill.
You could have saved yourself a bit of damage in the fucking
From the
dungeon,
swinging.
from all the swinging shit.
This is the first time I played as a barbarian.
What do you mean? This is like your 5th time playing Lakehold.
I'm
Yeah,
really,
I just
I'm
like
just
this
messing with you.
character.
I didn't.
And also, I started Lakehold as a ranger.
Yeah, I know.
what up?
Arcane Archer, thank you very much.
Oh yeah, fighter.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I have no idea what the fuck to do.
Arcane Archer's trash.
Kinda.
You have the absorbed elements, right?
Yeah, but I can't see anything.
Yeah. I mean, do you lose out on that if you don't use it now?
Yeah, that's a good point. It's. Let me double check.
Okay. Do you have inspiration?
Yeah.
He does.
So you could cancel that out.
The first time you hit on my next turn, I have to hit a melee attack on something to use the absorb elements.
Can you even reach then?
Oh.
Because it's gonna take like 40 feet to get up there. You'd have to dash.
Can I have 25.
Yeah.
It's
You'd be able to get to 1,
10,
2,
15,
15, 20, 25 right there.
And then if I use my wind shield, I get an extra 10.
Okay.
And I could
But is
go-
windshield like a bonus action?
I think we said that it was the shields.
Oh, because it's part of your totem thing?
No, it's the elemental shields. There's like 3 different shields.
Oh. Okay, if we said it was a bonus action, then that's fine.
Because we said the totem.
Oh, yeah.
Totems and the shields.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to just stand there and activate a shield and do nothing.
And do
It's
nothing.
gonna be
Yeah.
80 for the next 3 days.
80?
Almost.
I can-
77.
If
Up
I
here.
go inside, okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna activate the shield,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna charge into the darkness.
Okay.
So, moving into inside of here, I can't see shit,
You
right?
can't even tell that there is a pool of lava to your left.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm
You'd feel a little bit of the heat.
gonna move like 2 forward like that. Then.
Okay.
And then just try and get away as much as I can from the heat.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna swing in the dark,
Okay.
just to see if I could use the absorb elements.
Sure. Go ahead and make an attack roll at disadvantage.
16, 24, 16.
Unfortunately, you swing and doesn't connect.
Nothing. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Back to the top is Colby.
Okay. I'm going to peek around the corner and toss off a magic missile. At
Do you need to see the target for magic missile to count?
that's a good question. Oh yeah, that I can see. Okay, I can't do that.
You could attack one of those other guys if you want to, but they don't seem to be doing much.
Can
No.
you buff me somehow?
Can't even see you.
I can't even see him. Okay, I'm going to, I might just ready an action.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, let me look up something really quick.
By the way, the darkness is a concentration. He did pass the concentration check
Okay.
when he got hit by Sculpey. Oh,
Okay.
I'm missing a concentrating circle.
I'm going to
I
ready.
have it.
Oh, you have the concentrating? Okay.
You want it?
No, I mean, unless you plan on casting something that requires concentration.
I'm gonna ready an action, a bonus action
Okay.
of healing word
Okay.
at the moment that I can see either Doran or
Sculpey?
Scolby.
Okay.
And then likewise, I'm going to let's see. Oh, I guess it's a regular action. To...
Yeah, you have. I don't know if you can technically ready a bonus action,
Okay.
Let me swing
but
twice.
I would let it. I'd let you ready a bonus action.
No, then I'll just ready magic missile
Okay.
as a second level spell as soon as I can see.
Okay. If
Gulag.
if your trigger does not happen by the time it reaches your next turn, you can choose to just make it happen.
Okay.
Although if you cast magic missile with no target, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's
Just
fine.
an FYI.
I don't think there's anything else I can really do right now.
Okay.
I ain't going in there.
It's probably a good call.
I'll tell you that much.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
It's going to go to Guldor's turn, and
He's gonna pass his turn.
Scolby, you
What?
feel something blunt hit
What?
you right under the chin.
Bitch.
For 10 damage, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I get advantage on those. 13 plus 6.
So 19.
Yes.
You feel yourself start to get knocked back a bit, and you do move 5 feet back, but you don't. You feel like your legs almost got swept from out from under you, and you're able to stabilize, although you were pushed back 5 feet.
Okay.
I'm now gonna need you to make a contested strength check.
That's a D20.
Oh boy,
What the hell? 4.
you rolled a nat
Plus-
20.
Yes.
You feel a swift push, and as you step back, there's nothing below your feet, and you fall like 3 feet, into the pool of
Do I get
lava.
to make a save on that?
That was the contested strength check.
No dex save?
It was the shove. He took the shove action.
Oh, okay. So and then I'm falling and I don't get a chance to grab nothing.
Unfortunately not. It's just behind you. You're in complete darkness, and you fall. You're gonna take 4 points of fire damage.
Oh.
Let me just put on the physical effect tag onto Scolby here.
Is he in the
He's
fire?
in the lava, yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
And then
Ooh.
he's going to. He does have a bonus
It
action.
smells like foie gras. No, that's duck. Right?
Frog's legs.
My legs cooked, bro.
Yeah.
Although you can't see, you get a sense of some kind of reddish pink energy emanating from over the top of this dome,
Oh.
and you kind of get the sense that something is being healed.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check if I can hear like where the action is?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, 10.
You get the sense that it is somewhere around you, but you're not entirely sure where.
Shit.
But it's not that far from you. That takes you to Scolby's turn. I need you to make a con save.
20.
You feel the warmth of the fire, and you only take 3 points of fire as the lava is still like surging around your legs, but you're kind of like toughing it out.
You feel the warmth of the lava that you're
Yeah,
standing
it's kind of
in?
comforting.
Ah.
Yeah, it's almost like a spa that's a little too hot for you right now, although it is
I'm
kind of
gonna-
drying out your
I'm
skin.
gonna climb out. Actually, I'm not gonna climb out.
I mean, you can use like half your movement because you can climb pretty well as a frog.
Okay.
You can just move half your movement up.
Climb out.
Okay.
Or jump out or whatever.
Yeah, you can jump out.
And then
Almost took him with.
go back into the fray.
Yeah.
Swing twice.
Go for it.
13 plus 7.
Okay.
And then the second one misses.
We'll roll with disadvantage. What was the second
Okay,
roll?
so the first one misses. And the second one misses.
What was the roll?
3 and a 4 for both of them.
Okay. Yeah, you feel like a, and then you hear like a, as like clearly something just barely dodged out of your way.
Okay.
Friends, if you can
That
lure
takes you
him
to
out of the
Durin's
darkness,
turn.
maybe I can do something, please.
Can
Takes
I,
you-
can I use my movement to leave the darkness?
You have half more of your movement, yeah.
Can I get out of there with that movement?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Your healing word goes off, right? Oh, you're channeling.
Ready to magic
Okay.
missile.
Yeah. I said you could have done it if you wanted to.
That's okay.
All right.
I
Durin,
feel
you're
like
up.
you. Did you take that much damage?
I'm almost half.
Okay. I'll wait a little bit. I gotta conserve these slots.
Good idea.
The fuck? Oh man.
What's up? Oh, what happened to your sheet?
No, nothing. I'm just on the spell thing.
Oh, I see.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
The wording of this spell says, I manifest the forces of an element and launch it towards a creature of my choice within range.
Okay.
Given that I could hear the commotion,
I mean, you weren't exactly
Slightly.
sure where it was.
can I just channel the elements to just guide to just go towards my enemy?
Is it a spell save or is it a?
It's a save. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's a spell attack.
I would say you can try, but it would be a disadvantage. You can't see the target that you're choosing.
Okay, then I'm in here.
Yeah. You want to make another perception check to see if you can see where those feet landed?
Can I?
You can.
13.
You get the sense that it is somewhere ahead of you.
This way?
Oh no, sorry. You get the sense that it is somewhere here, in this region. Although you're not exactly sure.
Okay, I'm gonna use my elemental blast,
Okay.
and I'm gonna just shoot it this way.
Okay. Is it a spell save DC?
No, it's a spell attack.
Okay. Go ahead and make it with disadvantage, and let me just see what the roll is.
14. 13.
Okay, I would say you once again hear like it seems like you were pretty close to hitting it, but not quite, and it just barely dodged out of the way.
Alright, I'm also gonna get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Fuck. Should I go this way or no?
Definitely go this way.
Yeah. 5, 10. That's 15.
Maybe we can set up
20.
some.
I'm gonna go right here.
Okay.
Cool.
Actually, I'll go one more right there. That's my turn.
Okay.
Okay. Colby, you're up.
All right.
Since you never got a sense of where he was, you weren't able to cast magic missile, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to use it.
I'm gonna use it anyways.
Well. I don't know.
Can I use my bonus action
Yeah.
to summon another totem?
Yeah.
I think reset on short rest, so I've already used 2.
Yeah, you've got one last one,
So I
right?
have one more left.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Move it wherever you want. Which totem are you doing?
Okay, question.
Answer.
Can I use a 3.0 totem?
What's that?
The 3.0 sheet totem?
Probably not, since you
Okay.
haven't updated your full set yet.
Okay,
Um,
then I'll just use this searing again.
Okay.
I'm gonna
It's
duck
not
out
gonna
from.
do anything, but
Once
Oh,
you
you
update
did-
your sheet,
you're
then
doing
it's
something? Okay.
totally fine. We can transfer everything over.
I'll put that one right there.
Tight.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna pop around the corner and touch. Give you guidance as an action, and then duck behind the pillar once more.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay.
That's an action.
Yep.
So you see leaping out of the bubble of black in the air a good 10 feet. You see Guldor flying down with his hammer raised, about to strike Scolby. It's going to be a 17 plus 7, 24 to hit. We'll hit, right? Okay. It's going to hit for 1d10, which is 4 plus 4, 8 bludgeoning damage. And as it strikes, Durin, you specifically notice this. One of those orange glowing crystals, the light dissipates as a burst of fire emanates from the hammer in a huge 10-foot radius. However, as the red flames get further and further away, they turn into a dark, ashy gray, dealing a 6 points of damage in a 10-foot radius. So 10 foot from Scolby.
5, 10. Would the pillar block it?
Yeah. It would block it. Or you would take half damage because you're like kind of in the like it's emanating from Scolby. So you would like maybe get clipped a little bit. So let's just say you take like 3 points, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And then as he does that, the fire dissipates. Or sorry, the darkness behind him dissipates. And then he's going to, with his last action, it's Engi again. It's going to try to shield bash you again, Scolby.
Whatever, bitch.
Are you alright? It's another 24 to hit, but it's not that much damage.
Me patiently waiting to swing twice.
It's gonna be 7 bludgeoning, and
But
I'm gonna
you
need you to
have
make
guidance.
a strength save DC. A strength save, sorry. And then 7 points of damage.
Dude, you gotta roll over here.
What do you
Stop
roll?
rolling over
Yeah,
there.
dude. This
What do
is
you
the
roll?
bad corner. A 7. Oh wait.
One.
No, that is a 1.
You see as he swings down with the hammer, that burst of flame, and in the light, he comes skyrocketing up with a big left uppercut right between Scolby's defenses.
Shit.
And knocks him back 5 feet where he lands prone. Can you put that on him?
Back 5 feet.
Yeah, back 5 feet and prone. So like right between you and Colby. Yeah, that's perfect.
Cool.
That's it. It's going to you, Scolby. You can use half your movement to get up.
I get up.
All right.
Then I
give me the throw.
swing 2 times.
All right. Go ahead.
A man of action.
Hey, not bad, dude.
Hey.
How much was they both?
18. Oh, I have the disadvantage.
You don't
you
have
don't.
disadvantage.
Okay,
He's no longer in darkness.
18 on one of them
18
to hit.
just hits.
Okay.
I think I know his AC, guys. Do you want to add your D4, or is that just a hit?
That's to hit.
Okay.
5 plus the radiant.
Well, the other roll was what?
A 5.
plus 7.
You can add a D4 to that.
Let's do that.
That's a 12, so you can't. Right? A 5 plus 7 is 12.
12
So you
plus-
can't. You couldn't make it with your.
Even if I roll a 4.
Yeah. So use it on if you can. Do you have a bonus action you can use that on maybe?
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, so I rolled a what? A 5. Just now. On
Yeah,
the D8.
5 on the D8.
You have,
Uh,
do you have a rage?
Plus 4. Nope.
Out of range.
I burned all of them, and then I was still at 9 HP in the beginning.
Yeah.
Where am I? Okay, 5 plus, so 9 plus 6. So 6
Okay.
radiant and then 9
Yeah.
damage. We're chipping away, boys.
Yeah, no, that's done a pretty significant amount of damage so far.
And that is my turn.
All right, then Durin, you're up.
How are your deck saves?
I get advantage on that.
Not good.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
He's looking a little scuffed up. It's not entirely like limping or anything, but his armor looks pretty trash.
I see a future synergy between us on this.
Can I?
I do have guidance
Yeah,
as well.
make a spell tap.
21,
That'll hit.
3, 10.
10 fire damage.
Yep.
You see the fire hit, and
Yep.
it almost seems like bits of that fire starts to be sucked into his hammer,
Yep.
but it
Thought
still has
so.
some amount of effects.
Cool. Okay, I have that. I'm not gonna.
Like it still seems to like char him and like singe him a little bit, but he doesn't seem entirely worried about it.
Choose another element.
Searing totem only does fire.
I know.
Oh.
Hey, damage is damage. Got any more lightning lowers?
It's a cantrip, so I'm gonna use my spells first.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20
Okay.
right there.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put my hands in the ground again. Do drinking, moss licking, mushroom dancing, spider fucking chimney sweeping, ash cloak flame, mongrel fucking underspike. And then I'm gonna cast
Chimney
the
sweeping.
underspike.
Another earthen spike.
The earthen spike again.
All right. What's the save?
Dexterity save.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast it targeted directly on him. Can you make a dexterity save too?
Fucking sick of rolling 4s and 5s.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
22.
Stop rolling 4s and 5s, bro. That is a 4 and 5 zone next to me.
So, on a failed save, the target takes 68 bludgeoning damage, is knocked 20 feet into the air. As a 15 foot in diameter and 20 foot high spike rises beneath it. On a successful saving throw, the target takes half damage, but the spike still comes up.
Sure, we can put the spike in.
I'm still gonna take fucking damage.
Yeah,
No, you don't take damage.
half of 68, right?
No, I succeeded, but I still take damage.
Yeah,
you
on a
don't.
success, they still take half, and they're still knocked back 5 feet. Right?
Hold on. Each creature within 5 feet of the chosen target, which was this guy. So I think this guy still gets knocked up.
Read it again.
The creature. So I put the stalagmite beneath the creature.
Uh-huh.
Make a saving throw. On a failed save, 68 bludgeoning damage and is knocked 20 feet into the air.
Okay.
It's 15 foot in diameter.
Okay.
Or 15 foot in diameter and 20 foot high spike rises beneath it.
Okay.
On a successful save, it takes half damage. Doesn't say anything about the spike.
It would make sense that it
Each
wouldn't
creature
necessarily get
within-
knocked all the way 20 feet in the air, though.
Each creature within 5 feet must also make
What is it called?
the dexterity
Earthen
save.
spike.
It's
It-
not. You're
it's
not
not.
gonna
You're not
find
gonna
it.
find it on 5e because it's a shaman specific. Sure. Let's just play it as is, but I think we'll have to talk about it because it seems a little
You want to roll
Doesn't
it?
make sense.
You want to
Sure.
roll
Do
it?
you want me to roll another dex save to see if you can dodge the spike and not
Uh,
get knocked up? Or acrobatics to see if you can land comfortably?
Whatever you want.
I think acrobatics makes sense so that he can land and not take fall damage.
Okay.
Acrobatics is +5. He's gonna roll a 21
Okay.
on his acrobatics check. So I would say he comfortably lands without damage, but do you want me to put a 15-foot tall or 15-foot diameter spike there?
Yeah, I think he's gonna get knocked back 5 feet, but it's gonna be.
20-foot diameter spike.
15 foot.
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't have the 15 footer, but I can make it taller to the 20 feet mark.
Okay.
Can we roll a D4 or a
For direction,
D? What would it be?
I would
1,
say
2,
since he
3,
passed
4,
the dex
5,
save
6, 7, 8.
and the acrobatics check, he would probably have a
Okay.
good sense of where he was going.
All right,
Okay.
well, I'm gonna roll the D8s. Fuck it.
Yeah, 68.
8, 14, 15, 16. Fuck that.
How much damage did I take?
No.
1 second. 22.
22,
29.
29, 30. 15 damage.
Alright, still pretty sizable, even though he was able to dodge a good chunk of it.
Cool.
That really makes him like wince in pain now. He's looking a little worse for wear.
Okay.
I moved 20 feet. I'm gonna move another. Because I still have the shield, so I'm gonna move another 10 feet right there.
Okay,
Cool.
Colby, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to walk behind Scolby here and slap his ass as I run past and say, "Perk up, big man! You've still got a lot of fight left in you."
Wait, is that another guidance?
No, it's a healing word.
Okay.
You need it, right?
Yeah.
How much are you at?
23.
Okay.
It's still pretty good. I mean, you guys are doing pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm at 16, but
Yeah, I'm fine.
I still have chain.
So you're going
Good
to
to know.
receive. What is it? Okay.
Wait, I should.
8 plus.
Oops.
I wrote down like steps of what he would choose to do. That way, I'm not thinking about it. It's less things to think about.
16.
So far, he's been
Sorry,
following it
17.
pretty well.
17 points.
I wrote in like if someone gets really close to the lava, try to shove them in.
And then,
That kind of like try to
okay, so
combo the shield bash with other things.
15. Can I see him from here?
Probably not, given the spike.
Okay, that's fine.
You can move more.
Here.
Yeah, I'd say he has partial cover though.
Okay.
But you can still see him. I mean, if you're gonna magic missile, that'll hit.
I'm gonna
regardless.
magic.
Yeah,
missile,
go for it.
Yeah, as a second level,
Okay.
which will do. Where's my other guy? Baba.
I shouldn't have nerfed him.
5, 7, 14 points of damage.
Damn. You can just do that every turn.
Yep.
Damn. Bony. Alright. Is that it for your turn?
And then I'm going to use my last. So I did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll move here.
Okay. On Guldor's turn, he
That's what I
makes a
got.
quick look around. He can't really see shit because of that giant totem. And he's going to, with his movement, make a leap over the lava, landing right there.
Bring it on, bitch.
Okay, and he will. He's gonna make a hammer attack on you.
Yeah, dirty knife with disadvantage from the windshield.
Is that on all attacks, or I thought it was just projectile?
Next melee attack.
The next melee. Okay. 17 on the first, 18 on the second.
Yeah.
So it's 17 plus 7 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna take 7 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and then as his hammer lands down on you, another one of those 3 crystals bursts out in flames, and you're gonna take 3 points of fire and 5 points of necrotic as the red flames burst out in a 10-foot radius from you and then spread into black.
What was the total?
The total damage,
Yeah.
it was 7 bludgeoning
Yeah.
plus 3 fires, 10,
10.
plus 5 necrotic.
So okay, I'm on 1 HP, so I'm gonna use the absorb elements on the fire.
Okay? That was his first attack.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm on 4 HP.
Okay. He's gonna go to shield bash you. Now that he's hit you with the hammer, he's gonna try to knock you back.
Okay.
He's gonna whip.
Of course he is.
Nice.
Certainly.
Naturally.
And then As he whiffs in frustration, he's gonna burn the last crystal
What the fuck?
in his hammer. And you can see that it breaks the whole crystal itself, where the other ones were drained of their energy. He completely shatters the crystal with his other hand, pulling out a black ball of fire and just fucking chucks it at you in a point of desperation to put you down.
What a bitch.
And it's gonna be a 16 to hit. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. It's gonna be 1 fire and 5 necrotic.
I'm down.
And then he will back up 1, 2, and end his turn. Oh shit, he should have been attacking you with advantage anyways. But now that he's hit you, that like blue energy kind of fades away.
Ooh.
So I guess he might have hit you with that shield, but whatever. He would have.
I'm still down.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know why you're always going down. You're always inciting the chaos by screaming slurs.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's you, Sculby.
I swing twice.
Can you get there?
Of course.
5, 10.
You can jump too.
I have 40 movement. I can get there.
If he's gonna jump over, he's gonna have to make an athletics check.
Oh my.
He don't have to. He goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Swing twice.
Unnecessarily.
Putting yourself at risk.
Okay, 1 miss. 2 misses.
Why? What'd you roll?
6 plus 7 is probably not gonna hit.
13 doesn't.
I have guidance. Huh?
Yeah, you have guidance, right?
Wait, do you think I should use it?
Can wait only that turn.
Oh, it's till the end of turn, and you don't have guidance.
Yeah.
So what was the second one?
6. The first one was 2.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, those are barely like the first one completely misses, but the second backswing, you see him like put up his shield and it glances off.
The downfall of melee classes.
Yeah.
It happens.
And Durin, make a save.
Woo! 19.
All right. Dude, I just wrote so much shit for your character. You better fucking live.
Then don't kill me.
Hey, the dice will tell the story. Quilby,
Okay.
Another character.
you have another one? Is it British?
What's his
No,
motivation?
don't kill
What's
her.
his backstory? Are the queen? Sausage rolls? Pints?
I'm going to pop off
I have to
a
tell you about the royal lore of this world.
another healing word.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout at Durin. Durin, you must stand up. You can't die. And you're going to restore.
Ancestors guide my spirit.
8. You're going to receive back 15 hit points.
15's a lot.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty solid. That's like a third of his health.
Yeah. The old chalice form comes in handy once more. And then I'm gonna pop off my last magic missile as a 2nd level.
Damn. So how many d4s is that?
Dose.
Okay. I thought 2 was the base.
Oh, no, sorry, it's 3 is the base. So as
Yeah.
the 2nd level, it's 4.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Whatever, I'll just roll it twice. Hell yeah.
4 plus 1's 5.
That was 7, so 8, 9. Oh. 18.
Oh.
18 delicious points of damage.
Arf.
Wow.
And
Yeah, that one hits pretty hard.
as I do that, I'm going to 5, 10, 15
Alright.
Don't run from me.
and hide my precious
You see
ass.
as those hit, his eyes come back and like train themselves on you, and he watches as you run away.
Okay.
With that black vision, although you can't see his pupils, you see like parts of his head like trailing.
Probably. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Alright, that takes us to his turn.
Oh, this is gone by the way, because I went down.
Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, he's gonna run through, taking opportunity attacks. What's up?
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, Kevin will
May
take
I
an
have
attack
my
of
attack of
opportunity.
opportunity?
1, 2,
Roll it with some
4,
freaking
5.
fucking force
Does
behind
a
that shit.
totem get that sheet?
No.
What do you mean fucking throw
18
it down?
Fucking slam that
18 is
shit.
gonna hit. Roll damage.
Okay. Where's my damage?
Oh!
Fuck, you got that.
Jesus Christ.
He told me to throw it down.
How much was that?
2 plus 4, force, so 6. and then 3 radiant.
All right, pretty solid.
20, dirty.
Huh?
Dirty 20.
Oh, you're taking one too.
Absolutely.
All right, take it. You barely
10
get
plus-
up. Nice.
Plus 3. I'm gonna do a with my axe since I have my axe out. So 13 points of
Yeah,
slashing.
super solid. Yeah, he's looking pretty worse for wear, but he's eyeing you down, Scolby, and he's gonna raise that hammer above his head, grab it with his gauntleted shield arm, and just strike straight down onto you.
Okay.
With advantage, because fairy fire, that's a crit.
No.
That won't hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, it hits.
It won't hit. He just said.
And,
I just said it, dude.
He's gonna take a second attack.
He literally said that it's not gonna hit.
17 and 3, so 17 plus 7 is 24. They're both gonna hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you doing on health?
I'm at 35.
You better do it 4 health.
Yeah, I'm about to go down.
How is this guy looking?
Not good.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Big boy? No,
The
not too
first
good.
strike hits you for 28 bludgeoning.
Like I give a shit.
And then
Yeah, legit.
he swings back up like a golf swing on the second one,
Quilby survives this.
doing
Dry.
10 more points of bludgeoning.
All right, I'm down.
Fuck. Oh my god. But as you are fading to your unconsciousness,
He's like,
you
"Oh
see
shit, I'm sorry, man. That was
you see
That was way too much. Let me
bits
help
of
you
that
back up."
blue light, like particles of it, like fading away, and the fairy fire wears off.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And then you see as he turns back to you guys, his hand and a bit of fire burns out of it, and he slams it into his chest as it like radiates across.
Bitch.
And he's gonna heal
Go fuck
for 11 points of damage.
Are one of these gone?
What's up?
You said you used like 3 of these, right?
No, those are the guys watching him.
Yeah, but the orbs.
They're not orbs.
You said their eyes.
Oh yeah, their eyes are still orbs. Their head's still watching you. What I was talking about was gone. There was 3 glowing crystals on his hammer.
Oh. I thought their eyes were popping.
Oh no, God, that'd be crazy. Hold on, let me just count the damage.
You ever just had some
What?
You ever just was
Alright, yeah, he's looking pretty worse for wear, but still standing. That's gonna take us to Scolby.
Scolby lawsuits.
Twice.
You're gonna run off and swing twice.
Scolby lawsuits.
Hey,
Hey, that
bitch.
is-
That'll fucking do.
Hey,
Plus
high
4.
rolling, high rolling.
And then 5
Oh, 15,
Mama,
big
15
ones. Pretty
points,
solid.
dude.
radiant.
Pretty
Give it
solid
back.
turn for a single swing. I mean, he crit and did 24, so a single swing of 15 is still pretty good. Alright, Durin, you're up.
Wake me when I'm needed.
How much health are you on?
40 or something?
40? What
40?
the fuck?
40.
Jesus
I've been
Christ.
slapping him with
You
those
been
heels,
slapping
man.
it with-
Yeah,
Look at us.
yeah.
Oh,
my
wait, yeah,
my
it's-
throat is sore from how much.
How you
Healing
been
words
fucking...
you
No, how much I've been sucking his dick. How much? How much?
Like a book stock.
How much moisture
Alright,
I've been
dude.
giving his penis.
Let's get this turn.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Chain Heal. It's about time.
You're
Hell
gonna, go,
yeah.
you're gonna heal Gulgur? How nice of you, my guy.
No, never.
Fuck.
I'm gonna...
I would never do something like
I'm gonna start it on Quilby,
Good.
bounce it to me.
You can't quite see Gulgur.
It's just a totem.
There's a whole statue between you guys.
It's a totem.
There's this is a giant statue that's going all the way up to the fucking ceiling, and he's like on the floor behind it. So if you want, you can like try to move around.
Can I see
Sure.
it now?
You can try. Yeah, you can probably see his feet.
I can move right here.
Yeah, sure. Then you can probably see him over your totem.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. 1d8, 1d6, 1d4.
Okay.
Quilby!
I need this. Do I?
For your ancestors, Quilby, rise.
Oh!
D8
Wow.
plus my spellcasting modifier.
Damn.
Wait, which is 3, I think. Wait, let me yeah, so 11 points.
Sweet.
High roller.
Then for me, 7. And then for Scolby lawsuits, Oh,
Mama.
max 7. You got the same amount as me on the fucking D4, and I was rolling a D6.
Hey, girl.
All right. Wait, how? Oh yeah, and then I got 7. That keeps me alive for a turn. Do I have any bonus actions? I don't have any bonus actions, so
It's chill.
It's chill. See?
No funny business.
I'm gonna go right here.
Okay. Very strategic of you.
I'm gonna trap his ass.
Okay, Colby.
Okay.
You're up.
I'm gonna just for fun use my sentry totem or fucking attack the
Just roll an attack.
20, 30.
Yeah, it flies through the air and then kind of scorches a bit of the stonework.
Fuck it. Shit, necromancy. Oh, but 8, 11.
It scorches some of the stonework.
Okay.
It's really well made, and it's like intricate iron pieces that have like folded together within the stone.
After I
Symbolic.
beg of you, DM,
Yeah.
as I fell to the floor, momentarily dead, it is a well-known fact that when a body fades away, the sphincter relaxes. And as I fell on the brink of death, my sphincter relaxed, releasing from my body the club.
That's gonna be at least a bonus action.
Oh, that's fine. I stumble to my feet,
I think you should use
Stay-
movement.
Still have
stabilizing.
the one of the woods.
No, this is cool. I stable myself with the club as I hold it above my head and cast Shillelagh as beautiful star power radiates from the club.
Uh-huh.
Shit covered. Blood shit covered club.
Yup. And I'll end my turn there.
The blood,
Okay.
the shit and blood go flying in
He's
all
gonna,
directions. Like
seeing you rise
grenade.
from what was once dead, he's gonna swing back down on you.
Tight, dude.
That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
He'll take it all day.
Yeah, dude, I eat this shit for breakfast.
He'll take this shit all day.
You're gonna take, where's my D10? 10 points.
Yes.
I'm still up.
Yes.
Do you ever
That's-
have splinters?
And then he's going one more time.
Oh, hell yeah,
I was
dude.
watching. Dirt. Quilby can eat this shit all day, you fucking shit eating
I'm
fucking.
not afraid.
As he
You're just going-
hears that,
Are you not
as he's swinging
intimidated?
down with the first hammer swing, he once again uppercuts with the shield, which is another 22 to hit.
You got another 22.
It's plus 7 to hit, man.
Stuck in the book.
He also has plus 7 to
He's the
hit.
boss.
cameras, dude.
Yeah.
You tell me you rolled 2 15s in a row?
Yeah, it's not that high. 6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Are you down?
Yeah.
All right, you're also gonna be knocked back 5 feet. You can take the diagonal, and then you.
I take the attack of opportunity on him as I move.
And then he's gonna move. He's gonna move 1 over your dead body, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Aha!
Yeah, take your opportunity attacks. Both of you.
But not me.
Yeah, you too.
Ooh.
Not him.
He's gonna die from opportunity attacks. 19 plus 7.
That definitely hits. What's yours? 11 total. Just barely misses. You're not quite able to swing between the column and skull.
What? That? Or for damage.
7, 6 radiant damage, and 7 bludgeoning.
Still pretty solid.
13?
And how's he looking?
Let's see.
Quilby!
This guy better be like a fucking hangman.
As he punched me, throwing me back, my club like landed sticking up, and my ass, as I fell, my ass just took it back in. And I falling back on
He's
the
looking.
ground.
He's looking pretty fucked. He's looking pretty fucked up now. Like those couple opportunity attacks that you've gotten on him have really taken him down. He's like limping as he's running away.
Maybe you shouldn't keep moving out of my zone.
It's your turn, Scolby.
I swing 2 times.
How are you getting
Come on,
there?
pluses.
I will move there with my legs.
5, 10, 15.
Not to
20,
brag.
20.
All right.
We'll do 25.
1 hit.
Yep.
Make it 30.
2 hits.
Make it 30.
Yeah.
And,
Make it 35.
I'm about to high roll.
no, I need to
Fuck,
see, I need to see
bitch.
him when I'm alive.
4. Or sorry, 7 and then 6. bludgeoning,
Okay.
and then 5 radiant plus 2 radiant. I didn't count all that.
How do you want to do this?
I want to fucking smack him and turn him around and I'm sick of your ass. I need a shower, you sack of garbage. I'll take my
Disgrace him, bro.
I'll take my wet log and like the guts in the golden era anime. Instead of swinging and then using that motion to fluid swing it, let's go. And then I'll sit down. And then I'll hit back a little bit.
You should wet log. You should put the wet log like how Squilby uses
yeah.
the club.
Upon defeating Guldur, he lies
No,
there
we're not done with it. Okay.
in a
We're
small
not done with
pool
it.
of purplish red blood. After a small period of time, a small orange ball of energy appears over the altar, grows bigger and bigger until it's about the size of a baseball when it catches flames.
Third boss fight.
Continuing its growth, the ball of fire expands to the size of like a basketball, erupts into flames in a small explosion that turns the fires around it and the magma in the room from a warm red, yellow, and orange to a cold, lifeless gray. So all the magma is no longer like reddish. It's all like this. Up at the top.
This is
Appearing out of the flames is the original hooded figure, once again floating over the altar. Congratulations,
Missing all this.
Quilby, Scolby,
Me?
Durin.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
defeated the champion of this temple.
You're perfect.
The figure makes its way over to the Feld Guldur. It reaches out its hand to its side, revealing a smaller, dainty hand. And in a small flash of silver light, a long staff appears in its hand. I can show you what it looks like.
Did you hear? Did you hear them?
This is what the staff looks like. It's Andrew. Would
Where
you like to-
We're gonna need to store that somewhere.
I'm dead.
Oh, you can roll your death saves and get up.
Okay.
Where
I will say that like within the time that between Guldur going down and this figure approaching, you were able to get stabilized.
Room, you
Success.
got room in there.
Fail. Oh,
You're able to get stabilized.
Oh,
I mean, your friends
okay.
around you are most likely going to help you.
okay.
So this small dainty hand appears out the side of her robe, and
Oh,
in a flash of
fuck,
silver
man, I
light,
was just fucking
the
done.
staff appears,
Aye.
and
He jumped into the magma and killed me.
Oh,
He jumped in there.
I don't remember what happened. Did I look cool with my club?
He stood up and then got knocked down
Oh.
instantly.
the staff is a very
Fuck.
simple, long iron rod. You'd estimate maybe 7 feet long. At the top is a large iron circle plated in gold with 4 smaller rings hanging from the circle that would like jangle as it moves. Extruding from the center circle are simple iron spikes, sort of like what you guys saw in the light on the ground that sent you guys here in the first place. The figure points towards the Feld Guldur, and his body and all of his loot lifts from the ground, his wounds closing, a tinge of life returning to his pale skin, releases him down to the ground, and he kneels before the robed figure. You've failed, Guldur. You know what happens now. And in that deep guttural voice he has, yes, Don, I understand.
What idea do you fucking understand?
As he says this, the figure points the staff towards Guldur's right arm, and an extremely fast flash of silver light, his arm from the elbow down falls to the ground.
Aye.
A spurt of blood coming out from where his forearm connected to his elbow.
You're sick.
You see as he, without wincing from the pain, bows deeply and respectfully, picks up his severed forearm, and slowly walks up the altar. He holds his arm out above the pit, glowing white magma, above the pit of glowing white magma, and says, Lord of contracts, may my penance satisfy the weight of my transgressions. He then drops the portion of his severed arm into the magma, dropping the hammer behind him. And as the arm sinks into the pool, the still bleeding portion of his severed arm starts to cauterize in a searing steam of heat. You see how as he slowly backs away from the pool of white magma without turning, still bowed, kneels deeply onto the circle in the cobbled brickwork right here.
You're bowing to nothing.
And
fool.
as it begins to glow white, the light emanating from the ground grows brighter and brighter till it hurts your eyes. And in a flash, he disappears. The figure cloaked to you. The figure turns to you and pulls back the cloak a bit to reveal its mostly human female face. Behind the intricate silver embroidery of her plain gray robes.
Mostly female.
You can now see she has bright female, mostly human face. She has bright, rosy pink skin and dark red hair. Her ears come to a very small point, and in the back, and her red eyes are warm and loving, looking at you almost with a look of concern. Now that that's taken care of, I will answer 3 questions you may have, and then send you back home. Take a few minutes to gather your thoughts if you'd like, for even asking clarifying questions will count towards your limit. I can show you what she looks like.
I wish for
It's not.
a sandwich.
And this is what she looks like.
No, a pizza.
Oh.
Are you fucking half-breed?
What the hell?
Is that your
I wish
question?
for my friend to be
You're
less
very
prejudiced.
You're very rude.
You know it's rude? That sick shit that you have burning in the middle of this fucking field.
Be thankful I don't drown you in it.
Alright.
Now I suggest you shut your mouth and ask your questions so I can get you out of my fucking church.
I wish my friend would be less prejudiced. And I wish for a pizza party.
I think we deserve a pizza party after
It's
this.
I wish for a pizza
Listen, can I
party.
just tell...
Did you hear what he
Oh, I'm bloodied,
your
bloodied
question?
and bruised. I have
And
no
a glass
question,
of
but I
water.
just want to tell you some shit that's been on my mind lately. If that's
Not here for that. I'm here to answer 3 questions,
Okay.
and then I will send you home.
Did
If
you-
you don't have questions,
did you hear
I will
what he
send
said?
you back
Do you-
without any answers.
Do you guys have questions or are we good?
clear.
I gotta see.
I'm wording this specifically not as a question, but I wish we had more context as to how as to the nature and parameters that these questions could permit.
Any
Uh,
question you may
I got a
ask, I
question.
may be able to
I
respond.
got a question. Do the questions have anything to do with outside information?
Did you hear him?
Yes. That's one of your 3 questions.
That's
Okay,
not
I
one of his
have another
questions.
question. Does that
No,
count
that's,
as
no,
a
no, that's
question?
that's not our question.
Oh, I guess you just told me.
No, she already answered that one, but it wasn't a
You have
question.
2 questions left. I
Fuck
can answer
it.
anything within my knowledge. If I
Okay.
don't know, it won't count.
I have another question.
No, it's Colby.
Are you sure that
Skull
first
beating.
question counted?
Okay, guys.
That will be your second of 3rd questions.
I'm
Would you
gonna
like to
tell-
waste them all?
I'm gonna
I can
tell
answer
you-
anything that you
I'm
want.
gonna tell you
very
guys what I'm
knowledgeable.
gonna ask.
You can see
Alright.
she's like tapping her foot like impatiently, even though she's floating in the air. She's
Right.
like standing on the air tapping her foot.
This is
Madam.
better.
Yes, Durin.
Apology.
It's a common name.
She said it so lovely.
It's not that uncommon.
Well,
It's
she
a
named
shut
all
up.
of she named
it's the
all of
name
you
of
guys.
fruit.
Still.
She named all of you guys as a congratulations. She called out all of you individually.
She gave me my name.
Quiet. He was asking that question to me.
I understand.
Guys, shut the fuck up. Madam,
Yes, Durin. What can I do for you?
outside the form of a question, may I humbly request that my foolish companion's shenanigans in the question asking department be revoked and we return to the 3 layers of questioning that we were initially provided
I
as
did
they
warn
were
you.
fools.
I did warn you
The
that
f-
clarifying questions counted. Roll a perception check or persuasion.
I got a question I was gonna ask you, but listen, here's what I was gonna tell you.
You should ask me the question first.
I'm not even gonna ask it, I'm gonna pose it to you guys. Oh,
You
you're
know.
fucking
A 1? Sorry, Durin. Unfortunately, no. I already gave you the warning.
I was gonna ask her. And I'm not asking you, alright?
I understand you
Now,
feel the
huddle
frog
up,
now.
boys. I'm gonna ask her how we can.
Whoa!
Take
Whoa!
that.
Whoa! Okay,
Alright.
look.
I think
I'm
I've
thinking
said-
maybe we don't want this question now.
No. Listen. Let me just tell you guys what I was gonna ask
I'm
about.
the only one that gets the
I
call
was
a
gonna-
mud dog.
I was gonna
I
ask.
didn't say that.
I was
That's
gonna.
super racist and really insensitive of you.
I was gonna.
can't
ask.
believe you
Oh,
just
would you
called
look
that.
who's calling the kettle black? Unbelievable!
I was gonna ask her how we could begin our quest to the elements. You reckon she'd know the answer to that one?
Probably. I think.
Well, wait, do you guys want to use our last question also?
I don't think I should
I mean,
say
do you want like
anything.
a recap of the stuff that has happened in the campaign so far?
Well,
I don't know, I think So, Binky was in the woods.
we should
and
find where
he's-
Binky is.
Because we want to kill him.
Yeah, we want to kill his ass.
No, we need
Yeah.
we gotta set our sights past that old fuck.
Oh.
No,
yeah.
I hate that squirrel fucking piece of garbage.
And also Mr. Right. We want to kill that bitch too.
Mr. Wright's, he's not so bad.
I don't know.
Let's set our sights on Binky, that son of a bitch.
Yeah, Binky.
You did just have like a literally yesterday morning a horrendous battle with Mr. Right that left you guys like fucking looping.
There's no glory in annihilating.
Well, then I
Remember
rested
that
for
whole
30
time he was
minutes
trying to
and I
get them to
was fine.
sign a contract that you of unknown origin response.
It's not important. Do you guys want to ask about the element thing, or do you guys want to ask about the whereabouts of Binky?
Neither.
Bitch, we need to take
Well,
this shit
what
to
is
a
you-
vote.
I say we ask about the obelisks and the drow and
I don't care about the drow.
Listen, man, you're clearly on the warpath to just kill all elves, and that's your personal journey, but look, dude, we're just trying to kill this fucking wizard in the woods.
I hate Binky. Remember when you
He
jumped?
loves you.
Remember when you jumped across the trees
and the
and then he sent you right back? Fuck Binky.
That weren't right, man.
Don't let him sway you, dude. Ask what you want to ask.
I want to ask you about the path to the elements, but I want to find out what Binky is. What do you reckon?
That's what you want to ask. You have the last
I'm
question.
stuck between finding the path of the elements and killing that son of a bitch wizard.
Well, we got 2 left. We can ask about one.
I think we still have 3
Not a
questions.
wizard.
Okay, well, my vote's for Binky. Do you want to vote for Binky?
forget Binky.
Or do
What do you
All
vote
right,
for?
Durin. What's your question?
We ask about the drows and the obelisks and the contracts.
I say we ask
We
about.
ask about the-
one question.
Shit.
Well, how many do
Well,
I
they're
have?
all kind of tangentially related.
Well, I didn't ask my question.
You already have.
So, do you want to ask about Binky?
He's already asked his question.
Oh shit.
Well, then,
my-
well,
the
don't
Doran's
fucking
my
don't
Doran,
ask.
ask her if I can have my question back.
She's not gonna let me.
I don't recommend that you ask that.
You don't know?
Doran, don't ask about the drow. No one gives a shit about the
I
drow.
tried to be very nice about it, but I don't know if she's gonna listen to me now.
Can I look at her with pleading eyes?
Roll a persuasion check.
15 minus 1.
She looks at you, says, "You can keep those eyes glazed over with as much mucus as you like."
I gently
Ain't gonna
bring my
change a
hand
thing.
down to my cloaca.
Please stop doing
What?
that in this holy place.
Oh my
I start rubbing it, but I cover it with the other hand so she can't see.
I can still see.
You don't know what's going on.
I certainly do.
Technically can't prove it.
I'm sorry. Whenever I get injured,
Listen, man, just ask whatever you want,
Do it.
man. We're
Question, please.
clearly inept here. I doubt whatever we
For
ask
once,
her.
Quilby said something that made sense.
I doubt
they are
whatever we-
They are clearly inept.
In a clear moment of self-awareness, I've just realized no matter what we ask, it's gonna be the wrong question, man. We should have spent our first question asking what we should ask her.
That's exactly what I
Like I
was
said,
thinking.
ask me anything within my knowledge. I'm really knowledgeable. If I don't know, it won't count.
If you don't know, well, if you don't
Okay,
know,
well,
then you have to.
in all
ask.
fairness, that would have been excellent to establish.
I did establish it if you would have listened instead of talking with your cloaca rubbing fucker over there.
You think that gods
Oh
would be
my
better
God.
at communicating?
Yes, student. What would you like to ask?
I really,
think we're in the right.
I,
I
Madeline,
do too.
Yes. You can call me Don.
Dawn,
Yes.
that saved me a question.
Indeed it does.
All right,
Yes, student.
all right, Dawn.
Would you rather me speak in Dwarvish?
It's up to you, man.
Certainly then.
She starts speaking to you in Dwarvish.
What the hell?
Whoa.
What would you
I
like to
think
ask?
we're in the right.
Oh, sorry. What would you like to ask, student?
Your accent is a little too local for me.
Oh, sorry.
Um,
Sorry, what would you like to ask, student?
okay, can I do a roll? Can I do like a history check and think about what would be like what or an insight check? Can I do an insight check to see what she would be the most knowledgeable about?
Sure. Yeah, you can try. I don't know what information you're gonna get from this.
I want to like know like what would like she would be able to provide the most power from.
Between what?
Huh?
In general?
If I add,
General knowledge?
yeah, like what she could direct us for the most power.
Well, if you want her general knowledge, there's a lot of things she's very knowledgeable generally. I don't believe it's something that you want to know.
I want to know.
She's a living being as well. She's lived a long life.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
You're trying to ask me what story points that you should ask for?
I'm trying to see what she could grant the most power towards. What she's most powerful in herself.
Oh, what she herself has powers in? Like what her powers are?
Yeah.
What would you wish for, Quilby?
Roll an
If I wish
Arcana
it
check,
would
I would
take
say.
you
Well, is she
I
a
wish for
deity?
my
Can you
ass
do
to be a bag
religion
of
check or
holding.
something?
You can roll a religion check.
Think about
for
how
free
much shit I
to
could
see
put
if
in there,
you
man.
know if she's a deity.
I wish
Okay,
for
I
your ass to be a little
9.
juicier, like maybe when you were
She doesn't seem like a deity. Like you're not. I mean, you're not knowledgeable of
That would
local
be
deities.
nice.
Given the fact that she's in a church,
If I
and she
could
doesn't
be
look
like,
the thing
you remember
behind
that
her on
curse
the
that
wall.
Binky gave me where I grease
You'd have to
myself
guess
every
that she's
once in a while?
probably not.
If I had
Can I see
that,
what
but
her
water,
power
we could
lies
kind of have like a
with?
symbiotic
Roll an
relationship,
Arcana
you know?
check.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
10.
Although you're very unfamiliar in it, you would have to guess that she has some knowledge of clerical powers, as well as somewhere between wizard and sorcery.
That's the.
Given the fact that she's still just like standing in the air like 10 feet above you, like as if it's nothing, just hovering, you'd probably get a good sense that she has a good amount of magic power.
Madam,
Yes, Durin.
I cast aside my prejudice. I'll put my warhammer down, like with the pommel into the ground,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna kneel down.
Uh-huh.
I kneel to thee, madam.
Whoa.
The only other that I've ever need besides my oath sworn and the elements.
Yes, Durin.
Guide our steps. Where do we go to grant us the most powerful powers?
That was a trash question.
Dude, you really fucked it.
Grant us the next steps to the most powerful source font of power.
That's not.
To the strongest. Where is where can we gain the strongest font of power?
You see she's kind of like taken aback and she thinks to herself. Her hands kind of like pressed together like a smile.
Specifically to
This is a 5-minute.
tackle the challenges that await us next in our adventures.
Are you just asking me as the DM where you should go?
No,
That's what it certainly sounds like. If you're asking her where she thinks you can gain the most power,
I'm gonna.
This is what
gonna
your response is.
explode. Andy, we're gonna have
Durin.
so much fun editing this.
if you want to gain power the quickest, I highly recommend that you sign a contract with our Lord, the Iron Duke. As you can see him here up on the wall, he is the Archduke ruling over all of the second level of hell. Where you currently are, by the way.
Oh fuck.
Is this like Scientology?
No.
Can you be honest with me? Seems like it might be Scientology.
That was a free fourth question.
Oh, thank you.
Can I have that?
If you'd like to do
I
that,
would like a pizza party.
I could put in a good word for you.
Where can I locate the nearest?
But with that being your third question, please join me up here on the altar. Come stand in the teleportation sigil, and I'll send you back to the circus.
What?
But all right.
As you walk up, you still see on the ground where Guldor teleported away his hammer sitting there.
Is Guldor there?
He's gone. He dropped his severed arm into the flame at the altar, and then he kneeled down on the teleportation circle and was teleported elsewhere.
Oh, okay.
I want to pick it up.
Okay.
He's not gonna be needing this.
That he won't. He was a failure of a champion. You've done well to earn your freedom. Remember, if you ever find yourself lost and alone, seek me out. Along with myself, the Iron Duke and I will guide you to glory. She turns up to the image of the Lord carved into the wall, slams the bottom of her staff down onto the ground, the loud bang resonating in the open temple. Father of strife, grant us sanctuary in your shadow, where none may pierce your defenses. And with that, the light below your feet starts to glow bright, and in a flash of light, you find yourself standing in the middle of a forest where you were just sleeping. The light of the sun cresting over the mountains in the distance. Dawn, bringing light to the dark forest and lightless road, guiding you home to Lakehold.
It was all a dream.
And that's it. I mean, you guys are clearly still fucked up, but it's the morning now.
Was it a dream?
Do I have the hammer?
Mm-hmm. you want to spend some time attuning to it? It feels pretty natural in your hand.
Oh,
Yeah, I will.
I was about to come.
And that's it. That's it.
Real.
That's why I wanted to start early.
Okay, Andy, come over here, and you're gonna be the one that's responsible for it.
Okay.
Because I'm scared, man. I'm a coward.
No, man, it'll be fine.
You can take the paper with you.
I don't have anything to take it with.
Oh, can you, Andy, can you make the light better so you can take a better photo? Or you can take it to the kitchen.
I'll just
Did
fly.
it work?
Okay.
Stop.
I can also send you a PDF of it if you'd like.
Yeah, it's good.
That's
It's
fine,
not
too.
fun.
Sure. That is for